Who is ready for Yankees baseball? I am. Welcome back to the Bronx YouTube channel, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or drops. Share us out as well. But we got a ball game to call tonight for the first time in a few weeks. But let me hand it off to my panel for first thoughts. I'll start with Donald, then I'll go to Luca.
Hey, I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you, everybody in the chat. I'm looking forward to sharing this game with you guys. Talking some Yanks again. Getting hopefully get in some more Yankee baseball and get moving here. Things are starting to slowly turn in our direction a little bit. I think I'm getting better vibes from them. Obviously, yesterday was not good, but the series against the Rays, I felt that they showed a lot of heart and they came back a lot, and their offense is kind of slowly turning around. And then in the Jays, you know what? I think Toronto have kind of woke up a sleeping giant a little bit. I think they were disrespectful. I think their commentators were disrespectful regarding Aaron Judge, and started a bunch of shit that really didn't need to be started, and there was really no reason to start. And I think it's woke up the Yankees a little bit. They just seem to be they seem to have a little bit more fire about them. So we'll see what that means in terms of the medium to short term. But you know what? Seeing better vibes.
Yeah, Luca, what's going on?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on, everybody in the chat? Hit the like button, subscribe, share this out. More importantly, as we're about to tune into Yankees baseball, I'm tuning on the S app. I don't know, Alex. I don't know where you're tuning into, but guys, thank you for being in the chat. Thank you for also enjoying your Thursday night with us.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Shouts to Jacob the Kerm and Armin in the chat. What is going on? And also, real quickly before I get to the specifics of the comments, just like to shout out our guy Angry John, who graduated college today. So obviously, big accomplishment for him. I'll be seeing him tomorrow. But congrats to Mr. Angry John on graduating St. Francis College in the year.
Salute, my guy. Congratulations.
Shout out to Sunil in the chat. Jacob says Alex is in another new room. I see. Yes, I am in a different room tonight, but no distractions, no background noise, no moving at all. So I'm going to be in here till the Yankee game, of course, is over. Should have walked Jansen. Yeah. But listen, I said this at the beginning of the year. This is not even to go out there and try to shit on the Yankees. It's not. But I always felt that Toronto, coming off of last year, I had high hopes for them. I just never thought they could come up here and just – I always have an issue with their trash talk because they talk so much, they're hyped up so much, and then none of it comes to fruition. And I feel like that's starting to become a little bit of a truth here because, I mean, in the first series we played them, wasn't very good. Obviously, the first two games with the whole Judge incident, and I just thought all of those accusations were quite stupid. And then obviously, I just think that the Yankees have been woken up a little bit. As Donald said, they kind of poked a sleeping bear. And let's hope that obviously continues. So Brad is in the chat. My guys, Luca Donald and the curse that is Alex. Jacob says, damn, John beat me by 1 day, graduating tomorrow. Well, congratulations.
Oh, congratulations, Jacob. Congratulations, Jacob. Enjoy your day, man.
Armin says, congrats, John. Sunil says, Angry John graduated on the day Tampa Bay lost 2-3 to the Mets. Ha, ha, ha. John had an amazing day graduating, the Mets winning and taking a series from them. AL East, you're welcome. Well, yes, essentially, but also it was a fun fact, and it's really funny, too, is that when he was lining up to get in the line, I wouldn't say to obviously get his diploma and his picture, but when he was lining up just to be in the seats with the pomp and circumstance and all that other stuff, he was literally in the chat texting about how bad the Mets are. And I'm like, dude, aren't you supposed to be in line right now? And then Brian said the same thing too. He's like, yeah, well, you know what? The Mets just catch me everywhere. So
I saw that. I was like, wait, isn't he graduating today?
Yeah. What are you doing, pal? What are you doing? Sunil says Alex and Luca, the Jays manager, is a home run ethics violation waiting to happen. He's also a fat bastard. But didn't he call somebody fat on the Yankees and he's fat himself?
I think he called Aaron Boone that. I'm not sure.
Aaron Boone isn't really fat.
Aaron Boone's a lot of things, but he's certainly not fat.
No,
Exactly.
He's not fat. He's not fat. Congratulations, Angry John. Hoping you calm a bit down now. They had gone below expectations last few years. They kind of remind me of 2017 Yankees. All the young kids on the MLB roster and can't have playoff success. I mean, yeah, but also Joe Girardi is a better manager than John Schneider, in my personal opinion. Alex is.
I think Aaron Boone's an even better manager than John Snyder. I'm seeing nothing from that manager at all, which I would be optimistic about if I was a Jays fan. He just seems like one of those assholes. I can't find a better word for it. He just seems like he's an asshole.
That's what he is.
I guess you can argue that he's like one of those. He acts like one of those guys who's accomplished a lot, but he's really hasn't.
Yeah.
No, I agree. SNY just tweeted out, "Yep," and that Ghost is coming up, so we might see the Ghost tonight of Ben Nordvet or whoever that guy is. I don't know if you guys have heard of him.
Apparently he's alive, but I need to see.
Apparently he's a physical human.
He's a living spirit.
I need to see physical proof. If I see him physically on my screen, then I will believe it. Until then, I'm still not completely sure.
I'd like to also mention.
Real quickly, Luca, I messed up Sunil's thing because I said home run ethics violation. He put human resources. I'm like, okay, so not everything is HR home run, but
yes,
continue.
But I was going to say, Donald, did you see how Josh Donaldson had a setback?
Of course.
Putting together a toy for his child. How do you do that?
Raw, that trade is the gift that keeps on giving. I don't even know what was the specifics of what he did.
I don't know. They said putting together a toy for his kid. Like, what kind of toy was it? Does anybody know? Or
it was like,
what did he use? A hammer? What did he do?
What did you do? Ow! I mean,
frickin' Jesus!
What an idiot! Luca, if you want to get up the screen that you usually do for Gamecast, or whatever.
Absolutely.
I'm just going to design a little bit of a template here. Once again, folks, thank you for coming in. Like, comment, subscribe to all the good stuff, as usual. As Jose Barrios is on the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays.
There you go.
Looking for a bounce back, merger of breaking pitches, big fly watch. So hopefully the Yankees, if that's the case, if I'm reading into it correctly, the Yankees can knock off some big ones against this guy. And
Aaron Hicks is playing?
Oh
man!
The night we come back, it's
course, freaking course.
You know, we can't have anything good in this life, guys.
No, I was gonna compliment them on a decent lineup until
you see Aaron Hicks. All right, so we got Torres leading off.
I would say Donaldson sliced his thumb. That's what happened.
Right. So I am at the point where he's just about to deliver for the first pitch.
And pitches a ball. So
that's
where I'm at.
Cool. We're all basically at the same stage. That's good.
All right. So the count is 1-0. I'm going to fix up the template in a little bit, guys. 1-0 pitch to Torres is fouled away. Donald, how do you feel about Gleyber Torres being the leadoff hitter?
No.
I'm not really keen with it.
No, for me, no.
Yeah,
it isn't for me. I actually just prefer Bader or LeMahieu.
Right.
I agree. Pitch to Torres is driven in the air to left field, and that's going to dunk in for a base hit.
All right.
So Gleyber Torres will be on first with a single.
How would you guys assess Gleyber Torres this year? It's very up and down. How would you assess it?
Inconsistent.
He's been a box of chocolates almost every game. You don't know what you're going to get. And in that case, I'm still on the train to trade him.
Oh, yeah.
You see the other night where I think Dal mentioned this in chat where he cost the Yankees it wasn't he cost the Yankees a run or two, I think it was, or he had some stupid error base running, but the next game he was still in the lineup. He wasn't benched at all.
Bro, he leads the Yankees. He leads the Yankees in outs on the base paths. And in fact, I think he's one of the worst base runners in baseball in terms of outs on the base paths. He's so bad at it. He needs to stop trying to take extra bases. He can't do it. He's a terrible base runner. Defensively, he's also a liability this year. has been way down. But offensively, he's actually been very, very good. So that's the trade-off.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, again, like Valix says, it's so inconsistent. By the way, shouts to Valix, Ron, and anyone else. Also, thank you, Anthony Garcia. This one's driven in the air to center field.
Aaron Judge
ball is back. This
It
ball
is
is
far.
gone. Aaron Judge.
Oh,
Blue Jays
dang
in the
it,
booth
done it again.
2-run home run, and the Yankees lead 2-0.
Oh,
Yes. Home run
He's
for
done it
Aaron
again.
Judge, 430 feet, 109.6 off the bat, and the Yankees are up 2.
Boom.
I believe, folks, Judge is hitting something over 300 since coming off of the IL. It seems that the Blue Jays have woken up a monster, that monster being Aaron Judge.
Let's go. Let's fucking
How do you
go.
like them apples?
Shoves that up your ass. Judge.
Bang. Dead center again.
He just loves center field. Here's the pitch to Anthony Rizzo. It is up high. Again, I was talking about that the long fly ball that Barrios needs to avoid giving up, and he gave it up. But anyway, was that Hicks?
Oh.
Not. Just mess. Also, Anthony says he just got his Fire Boone, Fire Cashman shirt today. Thank you, Anthony, for ordering it.
I'd also like to personally thank the Blue Jays announcers because Aaron Judge is on a mission. He's like Babe Ruth right now. He's targeting that ballpark, and he is destroying everything he possibly can. Like, he almost took out the cameraman in dead center right there.
I mean,
Took out the maple leaf the other day.
Yes.
Like, this guy is on a mission. He's like, oh, you call me a cheater? Watch this fucking shit. Fireworks. Fire fucking works.
Strike 2 to Anthony Rizzo, hitting 302 on the year. It's kind of surprising for me, at least for Anthony Rizzo, but he's been hitting really well.
Another thing is, to be fair, to be 100% fair, all these pitches that he's hitting are cock shots, so that's not necessarily cheating if you know it's coming, if you see it's right down the middle. You don't even have to know it.
Soft chopper to Barrios, and that's 2-way. Actually, 1-away, excuse me.
You know, Sunil, I bring up his comment. He missed the maple leaf, damn it. I had a Vegas bet that he'd break it again. Bro, I was actually dreaming last night that he would hit the maple leaf again today. So, like, we were almost there. We're like a couple feet off.
Yeah, a couple feet off. Shouts to Robin in the chat. He goes, wish he would have hit that stupid maple leaf again. 2 homers. And this one's grounded up the middle by DJ LeMahieu. Throw to first, 2-way.
All right.
Let's see, 2 home runs Saturday, 2 Monday, 1 Tuesday, 1 Thursday. Yeah, Judge has been on fucking fire.
Roll call. Shout out to my guy, Rob, Nerding Out Sports.
Yes. What's going on?
The man himself.
Judge now hitting 278 on the year, and this will bring up Harrison Bader, one of the lightning bombs for the New York Yankees since coming back from the IL. That pitch is in there for a strike.
If y'all haven't already done so, sub up to Nerding Out Sports channel.
Yes, please
All
do.
your Giants needs.
0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1.
Come on, Bader. He's hitting exactly, 300 in the season?
Exactly 300. Pitch just a tad outside, and it's going to be called a ball, so the count will be 2-1. The umpires for tonight, it is John Libka behind the plate, Clint Vondrak at first, James Hoy at second, crew chief, and DJ Rayburn at third. The pitch to Bader is popped up in the air. It looks like it's going to be Bo Bichette for the final out.
My brother Peter just
bomb
missed that. He
by
just
Mr.
missed that.
Aaron Judge. And we'll go to the bottom half of the Yankees lead. 2-0.
My guy Bader just missed that. Just got a little under it.
Little under it.
It was that was another right cock shot right there.
Hey, Aaron Boone, the roof is closed. That's why he's hitting home runs. Well, I mean, think about it this way, right? For home runs and for passing offenses in the NFL, roofs being closed is a good thing. So think about it that way. But Sunil also says, did you guys see the viral meme circulating out there with Vladdy proclaiming to be the Yankee Stadium to be his house. The bottom has Judge's photo with the caption reading, "You're evicted." That's a good one. I haven't seen that one, but that's a good one.
I love that.
I mean, again, that's why I'm like down on the Blue. Okay, they're better than us, obviously, but at the same time, again, that's why I can't necessarily get in there and say, okay, they're going to be this good, because they never live up to it. They never live up to it.
They're naive.
Yeah, their pitching isn't great.
And I think, let's just say, I'm just trying to think the record here, because I think we're 2 games like off of them. We played 2 more games, I think, because we're 25-20, they're 25-18. So we would have to obviously gain a game after, I think, tomorrow we play the Reds. And the Blue Jays would have to do something else. But we could be very much in third place within the next few days if we do the things right, which, God knows that we will or will not. But here's the starting lineup for the Toronto Blue Jays: George Springer in right, Bobichette shortstop, Matt Chapman at third base. Batting cleanup is Dalton Varsho in center field, Whit Merrifield in left, Danny Jansen behind the plate, DH Christian Kirk, Brandon Belt, the former San Francisco Giant, at first, and batting ninth is Santiago Espinal at second. And the pitch from Cortez is in their first strike.
Donald, I got to say this.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say this. I know this is an off-topic conversation. I'm kind of mad that Knicks don't have a first-round pick this year.
Well, the great thing about the NBA is you could actually buy a first-round pick. Remember, they did that last year, but then traded it away. But they can buy themselves into it. But I also think that with the fact they've got some expiring contracts, I think you could probably still be able to get one at the bottom of the first round. I'm not overly concerned about that. Back to the Yankees. How would you assess Nestor Cortez? Would you say that the pitch clock has actually maybe upset him because he loves his herky-jerky wind-ups?
He loves his timing.
Yeah. Do you think it's affected
that? It's not been a best friend of his, no. He's going to have to adjust. Maybe he could use it in like the herky-jerky fashion, just like act like it's a quick pitch or something. Like, he'll figure it. I think he'll figure it out. But no, he has not been the same.
I mean, obviously his cutter is his kind of go-to pitch, and it looks like they're kind of sitting on it these days.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it's not more of a timing thing, in my opinion. It's just the pitches overall. Have they gotten used to them?
Yeah, because they're sitting on certain pitches, so that like that cutter, for instance, obviously his fastball is never going to blow anyone away.
Yeah. Brad says, breaking news: the roof will be now open as Blue Jays are shit when it's closed. Jacob says, I was listening to Hector's panel this morning, and Dane and Julian made good points about Cortez. In my opinion, it's a combo of injury and the pitch clock. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, he was on the IL, so there's that to contribute, but, we'll see what happens. 2-2 pitch to Springer is fouled away at the bottom of the strike zone. Oh, no, it's actually caught by Cabrera.
Oh, John Sterling over here.
John Sterling right there. I expected it to be fouled off. This is going to be clipped, folks. And Cabrera makes the catch one away.
I'd like to mention a fact here from our subscriber, Frankie, that he obviously tweeted this out. Aaron Judge home runs on this day in 2021, 12. Aaron Judge home runs on this day last year, 12. 12 home runs this year so far for Mr. Judge.
That's insane.
That's nuts.
After missing 10 days.
Yep. Right. There's Bobichette. Obviously offensive. He puts up the numbers, but defensively, he's one of the worst shortstops in baseball. 1-0 pitch. This one is driven in the air to left field. This ball is back. It is gone.
That is a hanging
for Bo Bichette.
Bro.
And they cut the lead in half 2-1. He was way.
Bro.
That was. Oh.
I need to see that again. Was that his cutter?
I'm gonna say it was a cutter. I think. Let's see. Hold on. I got the MLB shit up right now. That was a cutter. There was 2 straight cutters.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was like that's what baseball are like tuning into right now. They're sitting on his cutter. That's the biggest difference right now. It's not just the shot clock. It's actually just location of his pitches, and they're just kind of that's what they paid for to do. That's analytics.
Right. and it's caught by Cabrera at the wall.
Oh my God!
Is that a cutter too? That better not
like
have been.
this is worrying.
That was a fastball. So we're gifted a little bit, folks. We're gifted a little bit. Appreciate Brad retweeting us. Appreciate it, but yeah, it just
a lot of shit's elevated so far. I'm not liking it.
Well, that's right. With it's all about location. He needs to keep his pitches down.
I think one of the guys from Fort Worth radio says, you know what? If you're an off-speed pitcher, you have to have like really precise speed and location.
Yeah, I would say location, definitely. Cortez pitched to Varsho, and the count is 1-2. There's no leg kick antics anymore, no hesitation, so it's easier to sit on something. Yeah, exactly. The pitch
that's what I'm seeing. It's a mixture of the analytics telling him to sit on cutters and also the fact that he doesn't have time to do his herky-jerky motion.
Very close play at first base, but Cortez beats Varsho. At the end of the inning, we go to the top of the second. The Yankees lead 2-1, but Bo Bichette obviously cuts the lead in half with his own dinger.
I'm going to grab a water.
All right. Did Nestor learn his cutter from Clark Schmidt? That's a good comment. I would hope not. Because if so, I think we might be a little screwed. Nestor isn't a starter. I think he's a starter. I think he's still a Rich Hill type, but he needs to adjust. Alex-GajovichProtich. Yep, that's definitely. I might even just change that as the bottom now.
I actually really like that. That's a good one.
I'm gonna Alex-GP. There's also another good one. Nestor needs to fix his mechanics. His front side is opening too early. That's also could be one thing as well. Pitch clock thing shouldn't be an excuse because everyone has to deal with it. That's true. It's kind of like saying, well, in 2020 the NFL didn't have a preseason. Well, every NFL team didn't have a preseason. By the way, I've officially bought my tickets for September. That is obviously the NY News TV event. Excited to meet you. Well, excited to meet you too. And I know Crackle Nuts is going to be there. I know Angry John. Obviously, I got to tell him about the event. He's going to be there. So definitely looking forward to it. And hopefully the Yankees don't lose. Let's see. They play the Diamondbacks, right? And the Diamondbacks are second place. So we'll see. Obviously, that's how many months away? That's 3 months, I think, right? Three, something like that. Let's see. I'm going to change it to Alex Sterling on screen.
No, it'll be a great event. Pete always does phenomenal events, so it's always going to be good.
The food is going to be good, which is probably one of the most things I'm looking forward to. And there's just, hanging out, chilling with everybody, which will be fun. All right. The bottom has officially been changed. I am now Alex-GajovichProtich. As Waldo Cabrera digs in here at the top of the second. The first pitch is just a tad outside. Count is 1-0. Cabrera hitting .203 on the year, 3 home runs, 15 RBIs. Pitch is on the corner, 1-1.
I'm an idiot. I had my mic muted and I was talking, and then I forgot.
You pulled up Brian or
no,
me.
I pulled you. You do that often. Like you open the show and say, what's up, everybody. Then you can have your mic muted. I'll present my point in a second.
Grounder to Espinal, and that is one away. How would you guys assess Cabrera now?
Better lately.
Obviously
at the start, really, really struggling. Showing a little bit more pop. Patience has been okay. He's been fine. I mean, I don't see him as an everyday player. I see him as one of those utility guys. But considering we've now got a whole team of utility guys, it's hard to really
by the pitch.
But no, I think he's going to be an excellent guy that can play almost every day in different positions. I think that's his forte.
Yeah. So, it looks like here it hits Volpe on the hand. John Schneider was looking to see if it was reviewable in terms of whether it didn't hit him. It was very obvious it hit him on the hand. Sunil says, I won't be able to be there. It clashes with my biweekly trips to visit my kid on university campus at UT Austin. Well, we'll definitely miss you, Sunil. Jacob says, Luca, how are those Nickelback albums going?
That can't be good for his hand.
I've completely banished Nickelback from any of my playlists. Not at all. I will never listen to that band again.
They are dreadful. I hope that his hand is okay because that looked like it hit a plum.
Yeah, it didn't look. I mean, it's not 100% bad, but obviously it didn't look good. So we'll see what happens. But
he had a costly error yesterday.
Yeah. Here's Carol Gashioka. First pitch is grounded foul.
I remember just screaming at the TV. But going back to my Judge point, I just loved how, again, my qualms with WFAN is going to come up right now. Obviously, we're not on Judge, and I'll say that again. But I just loved how everybody in WFAN ran with the Judge cheating allegations. Like, it was actually him cheating. Like, Boomer and Gio were basically running with the shit. Sal Licata was talking about Judge cheating. So was Evan Roberts and Craig Carton. It was a whole, like, manifest.
Shameful. What Evan and Craig said was, like, shameful. Like, Evan's like, isn't that a little bit weird that he keeps looking sideways? It is weird. Just putting it out there. It's weird. Give me a break.
Grow up.
Give me a
freaking miss from Higashioka, and that's 2 away.
I can't tolerate Evan Roberts more and more.
You know, the current brings up a good point. A lot of them are Met fans, but like they're on a Yankee station, so I wouldn't be. So I'm kind of surprised that they're taking that route. And here's our favorite guy, everybody, Aaron Hicks. Is able to play with a 159 batting average, slightly better than 135, which he was hitting probably about 3 weeks ago.
Something's changed with Evan Roberts because prior to Craig, he was a knowledgeable sports fan, and he was not as much of a blowhard asshole. But I'm wondering now that Craig's in, that he's trying to match his personality, so he's becoming a shock jock, and he's saying ridiculous things, and he's becoming a fanboy, and he's become less like an educated sports fan and more just trying to rile up opposition fan bases. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I'm going to make my point. There's a pickoff attempt. I don't know why you're trying to pick off somebody who just hurt the hand, but that's okay. Yeah, no, I just like Joe Beningo was like a different type of animal than Carton. Obviously, he was older, but he was also wise. Carton just says crap and then claims crap just to say, you know, he's Craig Carton. All this, like he claims he has sources, he has none. So
that's right.
It's just,
and Evan just doesn't have anything. He just kind of sits there.
Yeah, he kind of just sits there and reacts and tries to like match the energy. It doesn't work.
The fit never made sense personally.
Agreed. Like, I really like Beningo and Roberts. That was a very good show.
No, it was. It was 2-2 on Hicks as swinging out of his shoes again, like he's with Tiger Woods on the golf course.
Because at least with Beningo and Roberts, Joe and Evan, it was two knowledgeable sports fans talking sports. Of course, that's what they want.
Yeah. 2-2 pitch. And in the dirt, count is 3-2.
Imagine he ends up walking.
I can't believe Aaron Hicks is still getting game time.
Yep. Well, we'll see who goes down when Stanton returns, whenever that is.
I hear it's very soon.
Yeah, he's getting a rehab assignment, actually.
I know Canley's getting a rehab assignment, which is pretty interesting. Pitch, strike 3 call. Hicks is pissed.
Woo! Nice job,
Hicks.
Hicks.
In there, though.
Dude, that was a strike. What are you complaining about, Hicks? It was
nice
perfect
sinker
pitch
there, and that will end the inning.
This
obviously
fucking
one hit
moron.
by pitch. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
Fucking moron.
I mean, that's
why did it?
It's pretty much a backdoor sinker right there. So I mean,
front door actually. I wouldn't say backdoor. That's front door.
Oh, front door sinker, whatever. But yeah,
that's you fucking banana.
It was a perfect pitch. It was perfectly located.
That's a Clay Holmes type pitch. When he's good, obviously.
Good.
I know Yes was because I was setting up my stuff pregame, And Yes was like, yeah, he's hasn't allowed a run in his like last 7.1 innings. I'm like, all right, okay, all right, better sell us on that one.
Jacob says here, Donald, honestly, even if you fielded that cleanly, it would have been safe. What do you guys think?
Is that the Volpe play from last night? And if
Yeah.
it is, I disagree. I think.
Yeah, I disagree as well.
I'm trying to think here.
I screamed at the TV when that happened. To be fair,
I didn't. It's just he's kind of up and like he's a little up and down. Like his defense in general has been very good. It's just I still think Peraza is a better shortstop.
Oh, definitely.
Much better shortstop.
Well, we know that the Yankees like to put their least favorite prospects in purgatory. He's on that list.
I know. Did you guys see that play that Peraza made? I know I commented on it, and when he was on his ass and his back was to the base, and he still made the play and made the throw at Peraza. Did you guys do you know what play I'm talking about?
I'm gonna take a look and see where that is. But while I do that, here's the first pitch outside to Whit Merrifield. I'm gonna find this Peraza play.
Freaking incredible play.
1-0 pitch. And this is popped up in the air. He's under it. This is Volpe, and he's going to lean over and make the catch, 1 away.
Okay. All right.
For some reason, I cannot find that play.
You can find it in my list of likes.
Ah, okay. All right.
And
Very
comments.
Pitch is in there for a strike to Danny Jansen.
Oh, Donald. I just saw it. Nice ass play.
Incredible.
Ooh, yep, got him. Yeah, I saw that.
Outrageous play.
Yeah, but you know.
I mean, listen, the fact that they made the decision to go with Volpe at short, fine. Write him out there every day, but Peraza needs to be playing. Make him the second baseman. Even if Torres has to DH, then just do it.
I mean, yeah.
That was my problem the entire time. It's just like I didn't have a problem with Volpe coming up and starting. He deserved it.
Yeah.
But I felt bad for Peraza. That was the entire thing.
Yeah, and I still do. I still do.
But he, as Sunil's point, Volpe's double play last night was good. It was very, very witty.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was just smart baseball right there. Pitch, swing, and a miss. Got him.
You know what I love? Volpe is a phenomenal base runner.
He is.
That he is. He's got speed and IQ.
Yes, he's got the IQ that Torres doesn't, which means that I think he's going to have a higher ceiling than Gleyber Torres because he wants it. You know he wants it, and he's also got the IQ. And when you got the IQ plus the desire, he's going to just become an incredible player. I really do believe that.
It just seems like Torres is like in and out of his own head. That's my problem with him. It's always been my problem with him.
It's never talent. He's got all the talent.
Sometimes when you're in your own head, it infringes on the talent.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
1-1 to Christian Kirk. Nestor Cortez at 24 pitches.
Sorry, Alex. Time out. Christian Kirk, the guy from the Jaguars, is.
Did I really say that?
Yes, you did. I caught
that.
Fouled away.
Just fouled away.
Alejandro Kirk.
Damn, Alex. That's like 2 strikes, Donald.
You got 1 strike left, and then
1 strike left.
And
right.
And then you're gonna pass it to your brother or myself.
1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 straight strikeouts for Nestor Cortez.
That was better.
Climbing the ladder.
Head up to the top of the third. The Yankees lead 2-1.
That's what he needs to do. He needs to change the batter's eye line.
Jacob says, not sure if y'all listened to game season last night, but Pete actually said they chose Volpe over Peraza because of shortstop marketability. Yeah, no, I mean, Peraza's not as hot of a prospect as Volpe, And obviously that shortstop, shortstop hasn't been filled in a long-term basis since Derek Jeter. So that's kind of where the marketing goes. That's where all the fame goes and all that stuff. And, it's going to be interesting to say because, well, Aaron Judge is obviously the star of the team right now. So I don't think Volpe will get as much light, but, it's very interesting.
That does make sense because they want someone to solidify the shortstop position for the next 10 plus years. And who could they see doing it? They want someone who they can envisage doing that, and that's Volpe.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Matt in the chat. What's going on, Matt?
Mr. Matt.
Hey, salute, Matt. How are you, man?
Sunil says Volpe idolizes Jeter and demonstrates his smarts well. He grew up an astute student of the game, watching the right people. Yeah. Shout out to Seth also in the chat. Who you guys got tonight, the Lakers or the Nuggets?
Game 1 was fascinating. We'll certainly talk about it more on Monday or the next stream that we do of the series if we ever do one. But I'm not sure. I'll go Nuggets, but I think the Lakers learned a lot from that game, and they're going to cause some problems.
Swing and a miss by Gleyber Torres. Luca, do you have any comment on that?
I'm sorry, I was dissolved in another comment. It's not something that should be discussed on here, and it's kind of annoying.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Well, I'll just cover it then.
Yes.
The Nuggets' offense was phenomenal, but which was interesting to me was how good the Nuggets were. They're up like 20 plus, and the Lakers came back. They chipped away, and then it was a one-possession game right to the end. And I think the Lakers learned more from that game than the Nuggets did. Even though the Nuggets won, I think the Lakers learned more because I think they could really get into the paint and cause some serious trouble in the paint. It'll be interesting to see how that develops. But Jokic had certainly one of the greatest games I've ever seen from a center. Outrageous performance.
Sunil says he's got the refs, and then Seth says he's got the Nuggets. Is Aaron Judge with one out? Pitch from Barrios is swung on and drilled to left field. And it's caught. Two-way. I don't think it had the height. The Kerm says, I don't get this Lakers team at all, but at least they don't lie and die unlike last year.
They're a weird team, but they're actually deep, and they've got the pieces that could cause the Nuggets problems. So it'll be interesting. Judge wasn't far off there, man. Like, I think he just hit the wrong part of the bat. Like, he was right there.
I would say so, yeah. It's the timing a little bit, and then boom, the height, just obviously. Sunil believes Denver will win it all, and they will. Jokic will be Dirk Nowitzki on Miami in the finals.
Yeah, what about Miami winning Game 1 in Boston?
It's because Jason Tatum choked at the end, to be fair.
And Jimmy Butler never does.
Exactly.
Didn't Tatum choke last year in the finals? For a little bit?
Yeah, he did. He also said he had a broken wrist.
That's why, as a Knicks fan, like, I'm not in like the whole blow up the whole team thing because we lost to the Heat.
No,
the Heat are constantly in the conference finals, and it's like they're a very good team, well coached. We just got out coached and outplayed. I don't think it necessarily means that we need to blow the whole thing up.
Foul ball by Anthony Rizzo to the right side.
Matt is spot on. It's like the best defense against the best offense. The Nuggets got the best offensive rating, Lakers best defensive rating. So it's going to be a very interesting series.
Does not have the distance, and it is flied out to Varsho, and that will end the inning.
Just missed that.
Errors. We go to the bottom of the third.
Bro, that was a hanger right there. That was just waiting to be demolished.
A little bit. It sold me a little bit more than the Judge one, but I'm like, this one's going to be just to center field. Rizzo was aiming for the Maple Leaf. True.
Oh, yeah, he did. He was.
I haven't watched it yet, Jacob, but I do know like one of the quotes from there is "Scared money don't make money" from Mr. Joe Shane himself.
That's a fact, though. That's a factual quote.
And one of the other spoilers I got.
Gotta check that out, Jacob. Thanks very much. I'll have to check that out.
One of the other spoilers I got, which was, it's funny enough because I felt this way. I think Donald felt this way as well. When the Bears traded up, they were scared shitless that they were going to take JMS. And look, they didn't. So, which is good for us. It's good for us. But if you guys haven't already hit the like button, subscribe, do all the good stuff.
Like the button.
Shouts to Charles Barkley in the chat. Let's go nasty. Yeah, let's go Nestor, mate.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's see if he continues to mix the pitches, just change the batter's eye line. That's how you can get through this order.
Yes. Those high fastballs really worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hyped for the Giants too next season, man. Really am.
If they're sitting on cutter, change up. Go change up.
Yeah. This Brandon Belt pitches outside. Very tight strike zone here from John Libka.
That was a bit outside.
It was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get to 15 likes. Let's get the likes up. We really appreciate it.
Hit that like button. Pitches outside again, 2-0. 2 straight fastballs, so what's he coming here with? I say cutter. Pitch. In there for a strike, and I was correct. It was a cutter. I know ball. Pitch from Cortez is swung on and drilled to right field, and Cabrera mishandles it, and he thought it was in the air for 2 seconds. It's going to be a base hit.
Oh, my God.
Bro, why was he looking in the stands? Did you see that? He was looking up in the stands like, whoa, where is it? What the fuck was that? I got to see this again. Like, he mishandles and looks up in the stands.
I mean, he was looking up in the stands when the ball was in his glove.
That was great. He's like, yo, is it in right field?
You guys seen the ball? Pitch is in there for a strike to Espinal.
What? What did he think the ball was gonna do? Just hit off his leg and then shoot up like 200 feet? Like, what did he think? He was staring up at the right field stands.
Ground ball foul.
Oh my god, that was funny.
It was just odd. Matt
That
says,
was
I feel
funny.
like you have different setups for baseball and basketball stream as well. It's just me and Luca that are home. So with that being said, I take this room and I don't have to wait till 8 o'clock to get on. So that's where that is. And I'm also going to attend the rest of the chat. Here's the pitch. Down away. Charles Barkley says, have you guys ever seen the movie Accepted? Guy on the top looks like the main character. Okay, let's see what this movie Accepted. Let's see. Filmed by Steve.
Interesting movie.
Okay,
I've
so
never heard
apparently
of it.
I look like this guy Justin Long who plays this guy B. Well, I'll say it in a second. Fly ball to center.
Right down the middle.
Bader makes the catch.
Oh, Bader's great.
Bartleby Gaines. Apparently that's my character. Or,
What about Bader's range? Not
Covered
enough.
a lot of ground.
Insane.
Exactly.
His range in center field is insane because that was right in the gap, and he made it look easy.
Sunil says, I have a Brandon belt made of leather from Neiman Marcus, $59.99.
I would love to look at how many runs he's already saved, Bader, because that was nowhere near as routine as he made it look.
Of course. And Judge, maybe let's that drop in. That's not a thing to Judge, but Judge doesn't have the range. Drilled to center field. Bader's got it. Speaking of the man, Stu Way.
So freaking good
again.
Such a good center fielder.
Ravens are going to be a dangerous team for next year for sure.
He's already made 2 Superman catches as well since coming back from injury. You know, those diving catches.
Yes. Boba Shed is up at the plate, so we'll see what he does. Obviously, he hit a home run in the first inning off of Nestor Cortez. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. It was very dangerous.
That was right down the cock.
Right down.
I'm a little concerned. This inning, he's getting away with it, but a lot of his pitches are going in the middle of the plate.
They're being free swingers. Pitch is down 1-1. But I saw this thing on Twitter. It was like the month of your birthday. This team has to win a Super Bowl in the next 3 years or you're going to die. Like, well, the Ravens got to win a Super Bowl in the next 3 years, I guess.
Well, interesting.
Pitch is down 2-1. After watching,
I haven't seen Accepted, and I've pretty much seen all the mid-2000s teen
comedies
movies.
and all that. I've tried catching up on my movies a little bit. I watched 3, I think, the last 4 nights.
Which one stood out?
Pitch, fouled away. I watched Taxi Driver. I watched
Great movie.
And there was another one in between. A Few Good Men. I finally got around to that.
Few Good Men's my top 5 movie of all time.
Awesome movie.
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth. 2-2 pitch, fouled away. Also, Cocktail.
Good movie too. Can't beat Tom Cruise. Loved some Tom Cruise.
I've watched Taxi Driver long ago. The other 2 movies that you mentioned I have not watched, but I did watch recently The Titanic.
Oh my God.
Pitch is fouled away by Bichette.
That was a better pitch. Right in on his hands. That's what I like to see. Better location this time.
Yep.
Jacob says, after watching it, cornerback definitely was where we were going to the whole time. They were worried about Baltimore actually going cornerback before the episode. I thought they would have gone Addison and Zay available, but they wanted corner. They tried going up to San Diego, LA at 22, but they wanted too much. 2-2 pitch. Well, that was some nasty stuff from Nestor, just fouled away.
What a pitch.
It was a nasty slide.
Damn.
Sunil, watch Top Gun Maverick. I love that movie. Great movie.
Both Top Guns.
So much better than the original.
2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Cabrera was trying to decoy the runner going to second so he could throw him out. It might have been possible, but yeah, it was what we
Matt mentions Scary Movie 3 as a very good movie that he dies laughing every time. Completely agree, Matt.
Love Scary Movie.
I love Scary Movie.
Was that one with the little Michael Jackson bit?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that one's hilarious.
2-2 pitch. Drilled in the air to center field. Bader's going to let it drop for a base hit. And the runners will move up a base each, which will bring up Matt Chapman. We'll see, Brad. I don't know. Depends who your quarterback is in week 3. Shouts to Booyah in the chat, by the way. Matt says, Accepted is a typical mid-2000s teen comedy. So, yeah, pretty much in the range of American Pie, Superbad, all these different ones. Bader has enough range to get a fly ball hit to JFK while running all the way from LGA. It's insane. NYJ has been failing at the whole Super Bowl thing since 1969. Sunil also says, watch Top Gun Maverick, which we covered Scary Movie 3. Major Pain, haven't watched that. 80 for Brady, I don't understand why that movie was made. My opinion, listen, I have negative opinions on movies I haven't seen. I'm not gonna lie, but that and Cocaine Bear. But we've already discussed Cocaine
You're not talking about that movie again. Oh my god. You're obsessed with that film that you refuse to watch.
I just yeah. San Francisco is a Thursday night matchup, which maybe me and Sox will cover. Because I know we were doing some Thursday night stuff last year, and there's no Dead Red as of this moment.
How is my guy Sox?
Sox is doing well. I gotta hit him up actually. I want to check in on him, but obviously, me and him, the last conversation we had was just talking about the future. Cocaine Bear is on Paramount Plus. Well, I don't have Paramount Plus, and even if I did, I probably wouldn't watch it.
I do have Paramount Plus. Do you know what's a great series? I don't know if anybody in the chat's watched it. I've been watching it right now. Yellow Jackets. It's really good.
There's another series
on Prime. Have you guys heard about it?
I don't think so.
I thought I've heard of it, maybe, possibly.
Shoutouts to Killer Joe in the chat. Cortez
Joe.
Brown.
My guy Joe. How are you, my guy?
Vladdy Jr.
Look forward to hanging out with you in the summer.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I think the Kern pointed out Vladdy Jr. is on the bench. Strike 3. So
boom, that's better. Better pitch right in his hands. That's what I like to see.
We will
better
go
location
to the top of the 4th. Best show is Animal Kingdom. Go watch it. No, Jacob. We just decided that obviously he's a manager. He's also engaged. There's a lot of stuff obviously happening on the West Coast for him, and it's tough. Obviously, he's also got a band now that he's doing some rehearsals and stuff with. So, obviously that. And I just want to say, I wanted to reach out and just say, listen, obviously, take as much time off as you need, and then, as I said, I'm there for him and all that sort of stuff. So there's no falling out. All that sort of stuff means Sox are still good. Will you be going live for the first Cowboys-Giants game? I'm going to say no, probably not, because there are some games where I'd like to – first of all, I must admit also as well, we're 0-3, I think, when we do Giants games. Steelers, Cowboys as of last year, and the Bucks. So I'm gonna not cause my team bad omen until week 3.
Why don't I just call the game on here? And then you stay off screen.
Because it doesn't work like that.
Or does it?
Let's see. Hold on one second. Accepted is worth it. Watch has Fat Jonah Hill. Yeah.
Alex, here's one movie you got to watch, Alex. Wolf of Wall Street.
Yep.
Phenomenal movie. The best. Roll call. Lois Simmons. Good to see you.
What's going on, Lois? Matt, I'm going to get your question in just a second, but I also got to watch, I think I'm going to watch it tonight, actually, Once Upon a Time in America.
Great movie. Love that movie. Elizabeth Simmons.
Elizabeth Simmons, what's going on? What's the record with the Jets calling games on stream? I don't think we've ever done a Jets game.
No, I don't think so.
So that's going to have to be some sort of an endeavor.
Let's keep that record. Sorry. I'm joking. Anyone who hasn't already done so, hit the like button. Really appreciate it, and sub up.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta press the timeout button real quick. So tear up in terms of like crying or in terms of laughing, because Joe says Step Brothers. I mean, you don't really cry emotionally in Step Brothers, right?
I cry laughing with Step Brothers.
You cry laughing, yeah. But
adore Step Brothers. Absolutely love that movie.
That's another one of my disagreements with Sox is he thinks Step Brothers is overrated. I say it's not overrated.
Absolutely ridiculous take.
2-1. Count to DJ LeMahieu. Is that a movie about Judge and Stanton? Well, it definitely could be. Giants of the Jets daddy. Well, we'll see this year.
Yeah, I'm not sure. With Aaron Rodgers, it could be the other way around.
And another Simmons popping in the chat.
A lot of Simmonses.
Yeah, a lot of Simmonses. Appreciate it.
Emotional. All the Simmons. Bring on the Simmons. Yes. As long as it's not Ben Simmons. I don't like Ben Simmons.
Exactly. He just fouled away. Shouts to Joe in the chat for the message. DJ sucks too, dude. Still hasn't heated up. Obviously, it's going to pop up in just a second. I just referenced the YouTube chat on the actual live stream page. Pitch LeMahieu is fouled away. Cowboys are the G ladies' daddy. Well, I hope that changes this year. I hope. But,
emotional tears. Matt, emotional tears. I'm trying to think.
Okay, so I'm not going to lie to you.
Maybe Gladiator?
Gran Torino, the ending. Sometimes. Like, I remember the first time I watched it, strike 3 for LeMahieu. That's one away. What about Richard Simmons? That's one. But like the ending to Gran Torino, just like Clint Eastwood, not him getting shot, just like all that other stuff towards the end. There was like parts in, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It's a movie called Four Brothers with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
That I think it didn't, again, like I wasn't crying, but just like, it got to me a little bit. And then, not going to lie to you, something that always gets me is the fly ball to center field. Right center field, that is. And Springer makes the out two-way. Is the theme to Field of Dreams. Like something that got me is when they did the whole Field of Dreams Day. And they had Costner out there, and then they had the players coming out. It was just like, wow.
Yep. That movie gives you the feels.
Absolutely. Fouled away by Ozzy Cabrera.
I think, again, I've never really cried through a movie, or at least during a movie, but what was it? Titanic recently had me, emotional a little bit towards the end.
Titanic. See, Donald has the same opinion I do.
It's not a bad movie. It's actually really good. It's one of those movies.
You could be watching A Few Good Men instead of that movie.
Okay, I will. Dude, I have an entire list of movies that I have to go through this summer and shows. So I have a lot of time on my hands.
Right,
but near, far, wherever you are. Well, thank you.
Yeah, know that other.
See, I didn't even read the book, The Titanic, or if there ever was a book.
I am fascinated by the Titanic itself. Like that is fascinating.
Right.
There was an exhibition where I live, and there's a door of the Titanic that I went to see. It's pretty cool.
Good Will Hunting.
Yes, Good Will Hunting. Good one. Very good one.
Someone in my acting class did a monologue off of that. And I hadn't seen the movie, so I'm like, well, I don't know how close to the actor they probably are. Probably not. I think it was one of the Robin Williams monologues.
He was amazing in that movie. Absolutely mind-blowing.
What is everyone's top 2 favorite movies they like? Ooh. See, I like this. I like this because we could talk about baseball. We could talk about a lot of different things. So, let's see. Richard Simmons would have beaten the shit out of John Snyder. DJ is the top 10 QB in the league. Keep hating on him, and he'll keep proving people wrong. Eli, we'll see. I'm not gonna put any expectations, even though there are expectations to be had. Signing a contract that's $40 million a year. I can't really give you a top 2 movies because like it changes for me, and I just can't really sort it out. Like movies.
Go ahead. Give you a top 5, I think.
Okay.
So I can go. Jaws is obviously number 1. Always gonna be number 1. Number 2, Batman 1989. Gladiator, Few Good Men, and then I'm thinking Django right now.
Okay. So Field of Dreams. I'm not giving any order. Field of Dreams. A Few Good, like the movies that I watched the last few days definitely enter my top 10, top 20. Because I was like really set on them, set on watching them. So Few Good Man, Cocktail, Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, Godfather,
Alex
Field
didn't
of Dreams,
Godfather
The
till this year.
Natural. And it's going to be a base hit for Dalton Varsho.
Oh, nasty Nestor struggles on the mound. Kind of falls over there.
Let's see. Matt says, you know what? That's not bad of a movie. The Red Dawn remake with Josh Peck and Chris Hemsworth.
I hope they make a Titanic movie just without that dumb love story.
I mean,
well, how are you going to defend it this time?
It's kind of hard to, though. I mean, that's what I get your point, Donald. You want it to be a little more historical on the documentary side, I guess you want to say. But everybody now is associating Jack and Rose with the Titanic, so you can't exactly.
I know.
Two people that probably
I thought Rose was a slut. She got banged in a car from this dude that she just met on a boat
from Wisconsin, nonetheless.
And she was no help when the poor guy was like, "Please help me up in the water," and she's like, "No, it's good. I'm just gonna let you drown." She could have got him. She could have got him on the thing. She could have.
Yeah, that's a theory among people.
You know what I need to go? I need to see because I just thought of it. It has nothing to do with Matt's comment, even though it kind of rung the memory up. I need to see Shawshank.
That's a classic for sure.
The Titanic remake will signify the ending of the Mets 2022 season. Might signify them right now. Well, they did win today, but maybe John will direct the movie.
Now, after this at bat, I'm going to have a question for you guys in the chat. Also on this subject.
Matt says, honestly, fuck Rose. She could have put him on that door and she chose not to.
Exactly.
Exactly.
She chose to protect herself and then cry about it 92 years later.
It's been 84 years.
That's the one.
Pitch. Cortez. Oh, they got him picked off, and they got him. Nice move by Cortez.
Hey,
Nestor. And that's another out.
All right, so even though the at-bat hasn't ended, the question is, for the chat for you guys, what's one movie that is popularly loved or well-liked, but you don't like?
Uncut Gems.
It's a great question.
I would say The Raging Bull.
Uncut Gems. 1-2 pitches now, 2-2 to Whit Merrifield. Shots to Disgruntled. What's going on? Sunil says Rose went full Cashman, trying to decide on whether to or whether not to do.
I would go Dark Knight Rises. I don't like it that much.
2-2 is fly ball to right. Cabrera has it. 2-way.
No, the Dark Knight. Sorry, Dark Knight. Just Dark Knight. No, Dark Knight. Dark Knight. Didn't like it. Heath Ledger was amazing, but I just thought that it was overblown.
Sunil is agreeing with my opinion, though.
We're always gonna, when we talk movies, we're never gonna,
we're never gonna escape Cocaine Bear. They just fouled away by Danny Jansen.
So that means that a lot of people love Cocaine Bear. Then Sunil.
Means they
I
might.
talked to somebody who loved it. I don't remember who it was. I'm just like, why? Oh, yeah, I think it was my uncle. I'm like, why?
Charles, I'll be honest. I'm a Scorsese fan, and his movies are usually very good to great. Raging Bull was just not one of them.
I've got one, The Irishman. Fuck that movie.
God, I do not like The Irishman.
I think 16 hours. 16 hours. That felt like. Oh,
God, I do not
after
like
about 12 hours, I was like, surely we're at the end. And then I pressed pause, and there was still a giant, huge fucking 8 hours still to go. And I was like, no, I'm good. I'll just Wikipedia. All right, who died? Okay, cool.
Exactly. And the thing is, it's historically inaccurate, too, because Sullivan never had to do with Joe Gallo's death, first of all. And one movie you could put together with that one is Many Saints of Newark. That movie sucked. I'm sorry for again. If you guys haven't
Yeah.
seen it, you can go right ahead. But that movie sucked.
I have no interest in it because it's just I don't have interest in it. I love Sopranos. Just leave it at that.
Yeah, I have no inclination to go watch Many Saints in Newark. If you guys ever seen The Bronx is Burning, I have not. That's got to
Yes,
be
very, very good. I enjoyed it.
Irishman was too long. I think The Irishman is good. It's not great,
Ooh,
in my opinion.
too much dead scene. Honestly, how many times do we see them on the side of a fucking highway smoking cigarettes? Like
I think that's
Yeah.
a good point. That's a good point, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. What is your dream contract for Bader? I don't know, actually. I gotta look up I'll get back to you on that, Jacob. Con Air, I need to see.
Oh, that's a good movie.
I need to see Con Air.
Even though Nicolas Cage is a psychopath.
I think he's
he's also
World
World
Trade
Trade
Center,
Center.
another Nicolas Cage movie. I was actually watching part of that the other day.
That actually had me a little bit of emotional. Not gonna lie, I have to see the entire movie, but
Yeah, I have a hard time watching those kind of movies, man. It's just too
especially,
upsetting.
All that sort of stuff. The
Well,
one
I quite like the movie that Mark Wahlberg was in as the Boston policeman who tracked down the Boston bombers. That was pretty good. That was a good movie.
I haven't seen that one yet. Casino is very good. Casino is very good.
It was phenomenal.
You guys like any John Candy movies? Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is good, and then there's the other one.
Cool Runnings.
Home Alone is not necessarily a John Candy movie, but it's a movie he's in. So
I mean,
have you seen Cool Runnings?
I have not.
Jamaica Has a Bobsled Team is a classic. You'll enjoy. It's really, really good.
I think The Great Outdoors is also a John Candy movie. I'm not sure.
Phone Booth. I like Phone Booth a lot.
Found away. Yeah, I haven't watched too many Nicolas Cage movies, if at all. Just I don't know. Like I've never been drawn to him.
Have y'all seen The Breakfast Club?
Have not.
No.
Classic.
Phone Booth.
Classic.
I know there's also Independence Day.
Today is our Independence Day. That's that was my movie growing up. I loved that movie growing up.
What's that movie that was recently released? It had to be like the end of last year, early this year. That was called like Phone or something, Black Phone, some shit like that.
Oh yeah, what did you think of that?
I haven't watched it.
Apparently, it was stupid.
That's what I heard from a lot of people. I'm not going to rely on them, but
it didn't. It could have been amazing, and it just settled for being
mediocre.
Meh.
2-2 pitch to Anthony Volpe. Yeah, he's in the dirt, 3-2.
Because the abductor was literally terrifying. He was really, but it was just too weird with that story of the ghost giving you a ring, telling you what to do. Like that was like, what the fuck? If it was a bit more realistic, I think I would have loved it.
I have a question for Donald after this, and the pitch is ball 4. Anthony Volpe will take base. What are your thoughts on any of the Tyler Perry Medea movies, if you have?
Tyler Perry Medea, which ones in particular?
First of all, do you know what I'm referencing or no?
Just remind me.
Okay, this is going to sound very, very controversial. I don't care because it's what the black old woman who's very nuts, if you will.
What's it called?
Medea Goes to Jail. Medea's Big Happy Family. Medea's Family.
No, I've never seen any of these movies. No idea.
All right.
Departed is very good, Matt. Departed is excellent.
The Departed
was great.
You guys watch
Cinderella.
I'm not into any Ben Affleck movies. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I do not like Ben Affleck. There's no part of me that enjoys watching Ben Affleck movies.
There's 2 movies I think I've seen him in. Gone Girl, which was garbage.
The book is phenomenal, but the movie isn't very good.
The movie, I hated the ending to the movie because I'm like, I sat through 2 hours for this shit. The
book was legitimately phenomenal, and I was so excited to watch the movie version, and I was so disappointed.
Well, unfortunately, that's not great for me because I'm not a person that likes to read, but I'm going to trust your word on it.
It's genius. total page turner.
Okay. I'm just looking at my TV. And then the other movie I saw Affleck in, maybe I saw him in some other movies as well. He was actually in the second Clerks.
Oh yeah. I remember that. That was kind of funny because he was in love with a lesbian.
Tommy Boy, I've actually never
Clerks?
seen Booyah, but that's like a
No,
classic.
that was the other movie. It was after Clerks. That's a very good movie too. What's it called? Something about mall rats. Mall rats.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Matt Riley says the town is good, but it's not worth the hype.
Yeah, the town is good actually, but yeah, it's just good. Not a big Ben Affleck fan.
I'm not either. Higashioka swings and misses. One away. He's got some terrible plate discipline.
In terms of what Booyah said, I've never seen Tommy Boy, but that's something that's on my list.
I've never watched. Sunil says watch Nope. Didn't seem very enticing because it just sounded like a bunch of people saying nope to scary things. But
I agree. It's a terrible title.
I mean,
but the director who made the first movie of that was good. Was it called? Let's see. Let's check that out.
here's Aaron Hicks speaking of scary things. 1-0 pitch and Barrios steps off. The A's second finalized plan apparently wasn't finalized. Nevada lawyers are coming after John Fisher, dudes allegedly broke. That whole organization is just a sham. Air will change your mind, fellas. Ben Affleck is in it as Philip Knight, the CEO of Nike. And right off, Barrios and Bichette cannot handle it and is going to be, I would say, an infield single for Aaron Hicks. Cinderella Man.
He's calling there.
It was a 30,000 seat proposal. The second one, they keep making small stadium bids. I know that they have this plan to knock down the Tropicana.
Have y'all seen Get Out? That was Jordan Peele's.
I heard of it. I didn't see it.
Psychological horror. Really good. Really, really good.
Okay. So Neil says Mall Cop. People have been telling me to watch it. I haven't really taken the time to because I feel like there's more important movies on my list. I mean, I just feel like I wouldn't like it. I don't know. Me. That's just me personally. Shouts to Jeff Nelson. What's going on?
What's going on, Jeff? I'm just not a big fan of Kevin James, to be honest. He's like, eh.
The problem that's blocking me from him is that, and call it bias, is like people say he's not a nice person. Like people will say the same thing about Alec Baldwin, and that's kind of like I'm not a big Alec Baldwin fan. I've seen him in 2 movies. Seen him in It's Complicated and The Departed. That's it.
It's Complicated was not good.
Well, I mean, I've seen that like different people around my household watching that, so I was like, yeah. Matt Riley says I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but the movies like Goodfellas, Godfather.
I'm just walking away because of that take. How the hell do you not like any of these?
He's Irish. I mean, come on.
How do you not? Oh my god.
It's concerning.
That's
Goodfellas is genius. It's actually probably close to my top 5 movies of all time.
I would go on that list.
And Godfather, I was blown away by, and I just watched that recently. I was completely blown away.
The Bronx Tale? How do you not like Bronx Tale? That's like everybody's favorite.
And this is a ground ball. There's 1 and there's 2. It's a double
There's
play.
the Glaber we all know and love.
It's a double play. Gleyber Torres grounds into 1 with 1 out and 2 on, and we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th.
Matt, I don't understand. Please make me understand why you didn't like The Godfather. Please. It is historic. Again, don't even look at the critics. It's just like it's like I don't want to create a movie theory class here, but it's like what I want to ask is what did you not like about it?
The Waterboy is good. Bench Warmers is excellent.
Bench Warmers is funny.
Mm-hmm. Ed's actually good. Ed
I
is
have
good.
not seen Ed. And then there's Gridiron Gang, which I have not seen.
I think Ed's good. Yeah.
I didn't tell anybody this, so if Joe's still in chat, he probably remembers me telling him. Matt obviously remembers me telling him. Luca remembers me telling him. When we went to that Blue Jays game, speaking of obviously we're facing the Blue Jays, but was it a few weeks back on that Saturday? I go into the bathroom and there's this drunk ass dude up against the urinal taking a piss, and this is not disgusting, trust me. And he's just sitting there quoting bench warmers, friggin' quotes.
What a hero!
Gus Bus.
What a fucking hero!
And I'm like, what is this dude doing?
That's heroic.
I've only watched him on commercial TV, so that's why for me I don't like The Godfather, because it's too old for my liking. Oh, come on, Matt. Come on. Stop with the. Don't be ageist.
What?
Stop being ageist.
Oh,
Terrifyingly, concerningly bad take.
Oh man, Jackass. All the movies are good. All the
Ooh,
movies are good.
Godfather's my favorite movie of all time, so you just hurt me a lot inside.
Wedding Crashers.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Wedding
yeah.
Crashers.
It's the best.
I gotta thank Donald for introducing it to us. Florida. Oh,
That along with American Pie.
yes. Bitch is in there for strike to Alejandro Kirk.
Yes, it's Alejandro Kirk.
Yes, we've made that establishment. Popped him up. Still be found back. Wedding Crashers was mid. What are you talking about?
What?
Come on,
Oh,
people.
you can't tell me that.
Come on,
No.
how?
I disagree.
0-2 pitch fouled away. The only 70s movies I like are Jaws and the first Rocky.
Well, Jaws is my number one movie of all time, so I got that with you, Matt. No problem.
Aaron Boone was apparently feuding with somebody because he was telling somebody to mind their own business or something. I don't know.
I think he was
Wait,
talking
hold on.
about-
How is it Cookie Cutter?
What?
Come on,
Come on, man.
come on, disgruntled.
I disagree.
American Pie, yes, booyah.
I love American Pie.
The first
My
four,
favorite.
and then when they branched off in their own series, I'm like, I'm not gonna watch this.
The first four are great.
Yeah.
Because number one's the best.
Oh yeah.
There's so many classic scenes. But in terms of what Matt said, I actually like Rocky 2 better than Rocky 1, personally. And Alex, by the way, has never seen Rocky or any of the
It's
Rockies.
on my list. Pitches outside, 2-2. Mr. Cortez.
Hangover movies. All right.
64 pitches. Real quick before I get to the hangover, Charles says, "Did you guys miss the old the Thruft urinals?" I never been to the old Yankee Stadium, so that's kind of unfortunate for me. Nice.
The old Yankee Stadium toilets were rough.
I wouldn't envision or want to envision using the bathroom. Yeah, just
They were rough.
Major League is very good. He was yelling at Pete Walker. Okay. Hangover. I think all of them are good, but I think the first one's the best.
Yeah, Hangover one was good.
Yeah. We're on a baseball Major League. Old stadium was much better than the new stadium. Yeah. I mean, in the words of, and there is nice play by Rizzo. Gets it to Cortez, 2 away. Snacked it up.
The old stadium was incredible. It just felt like you were in a cathedral. You walk in and you were just like, you just felt the history,
Right.
and the meaning. And you just got this vibe. I can't explain it. And also the atmosphere was incredible. Doesn't matter if it was day game, night game against the Tampa Bay Devil Rays or freaking Boston, the place shook. The actual rafters shook and vibrated. It was incredible.
Pitch downstairs to Espinal. I like that quote from Justin Smith. It's so funny because he's fat. If anyone doesn't remember when, that's when
Yes, Charles, that's right. They had giant urinals. Everyone pissed together.
I remember somebody on the Dan Lebitard show. Someone was quoting somebody. He's like, "I took a piss next to Joe DiMaggio." What kind of bragging right is that? Like,
that should be clipped. That's hilarious.
How many championships the Yankees won in the new stadium? 1. In the words of Gary Sheffield Jr., it is a shopping mall with a field inside.
Yep. It's still very, very cool. I love the new stadium, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not half
Right.
the old one.
We got to do, Jacob, we're still obviously working out some different things. I might be going to that Washington game beforehand, the week before, but maybe do a live stream, maybe John over for a watch party. Who knows? There's a lot of time, but a lot of improvements too. Luca, that shotgun rant with Tyson was hilarious last week.
Yeah, I got butchered. And I deserved every minute of it.
2-2 pitch. Outside 3-2. Wizard of Oz. I haven't seen the full thing, nor do I remember it, so I can't really testify on it, unfortunately.
It's technically one of the classics. Same with Citizen Kane. That's another long classic.
Ground ball, fired to first, got him. And
that classic that makes me emotional is a Christmas classic. It's a Wonderful Life. That's a really good one.
It's a Wonderful Life. I've never watched it, but I know. Let's see. Justin Smith says NYNJ has some of the worst stadiums. The football stadium parking lot is a joke. City Field is the best. Rosebud. You meant Shitty Field. I'm never going to win this argument between people, and Matt is one of them, even though Matt was really not involved in the Twitter thread I was in. But there was this whole debate going on between Giants and Jet fans about, the Jets should move back to Queens and Giants should have MetLife themselves or whatever. I'm like, why don't we just move back to New York? And then I get a whole thread of comments. I'm not leaving New Jersey. I'm like, this is the problem that we're facing because you guys will not leave New Jersey.
Or maybe they should have just kept Giant Stadium as it is. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, but I'm me having the New Yorker in me just wants them to move back, but I know it's not going to happen.
Exactly, Charles. I miss the old Giant Stadium. Yeah, man, the old Giant Stadium was great.
Yeah, it didn't look like a fucking air conditioner.
Yeah, and you could actually have a home atmosphere.
Yeah. Li, what's up? Well, I'll be fair to Giant fans. They showed up last year. But it's not as like, Giant Stadium.
No. What home field advantage do you actually have?
The wind blowing, if that's anything. Because it's an air conditioner.
You're right. There is no home field advantage.
Matt says, I went to the old stadium once when I was 7. I don't remember much. With that said, I do remember it was way nicer. I agree, disgruntled. I agree.
That whole what was I going to say?
Monument Park in center field in the old stadium was just incredible. And also, you didn't have to queue for days, and it wasn't really, really awkward to find like it is in the new stadium.
Yeah.
And it was cool because you'd be looking at the monuments and the batting practice be happening, and then the balls would be hitting the top of the net right above you and stuff like that. Batting practice, it was fun.
Yeah. What's up to Li? If I haven't said that already, I haven't watched Die Hard. Watched Home Alone. Watched the first 4 movies. First 2 were good. The next was mid, and then the other one sucked.
God, Home Alone and Home Alone 2 I love so much.
Matt, you're gonna be very. You're gonna be.
You know why this whole? Let's be fair. You know why this whole conflict started? It's because the Giants on the road.
Judge in the center field. This one's back. Go on, home run.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's insane. He's unbelievable.
Hit the top of the wall.
No, that's a home run. That is a home run.
Hit the top of the wall.
That's a home run.
That's a home run.
That's got to be a home run, right? That's got to be a home run.
There has to be. It was the top of the blue.
They got to challenge that. They got to look at that.
Let's see. Let's take a look. How do you call that?
That's a fucking home run.
It's off. It's on top of the blue.
Yeah, it hit the railing. It hit the railing.
And they're going to call it a home run.
Yes.
Aaron Judge with all the runs on the board for the Yankees as of right now.
Everybody chant MVP. 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 MVP.
So is John Schneider going to challenge? Looks like he will not. Home run for Aaron Judge, 3-1 Yanks.
Why would they challenge?
Best baseball player on earth. You're right, Charles.
Yeah, Blue Jays woke up Judge.
Yeah, that's what I was saying at the start of the stream, Matt. I was like, we can thank the Blue Jays announcers because he's on a mission right now.
And it looks like they are challenging.
What?
Yep. So it's James Hoy and DJ Rayburn on the call.
Why are you
There's nowhere near enough evidence to overturn this.
It's very tough.
If you call home run, there is no evidence to overturn it.
That angle sucks. Give me another one. Give me like the side angle.
Yeah.
That angle will get them in trouble, though. That will put them on second with a double. So.
Agreed. But there's some angles that I see where it hits the railing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, you can't call it you can call it a double, obviously, because that's what they ruled on the field, and then they change it to a home run. So it's tight. It's tight, and it's tough, too.
I think that hits the top of the wall.
I'm leaning double as the call. Like, obviously, I want it to be a home run. Aaron Judge is like, I don't know if I got it. So let's see what the umpires will sit here and say. Is he standing next to Ben Rordvet?
He's alive.
There's your physical proof, Donald. All right, after review of the play, they're going to award him second base. So that is not a home run.
Oh!
At least to my knowledge. Yep, they're going to award him second base. Take their run off the board.
No! No! That's not how it's supposed to be.
I had this feeling that they were gonna overturn it.
I originally I was with Donald. I originally thought it hit the railing with the top of the wall.
I'm sure of it.
Misses. Got a couple of chats to catch up to. Jeff Nelson says, remember Pete Rose telling his Joe D story on giving him a shower back in the Army days and how he was a tripod. No wonder MM loved the man. Oh yeah, Marilyn Monroe. Of course, fouled away by Rizzo. Sunil says the New Yorker and me moved to Texas. I can't come back as conveniently. Sees all that stuff. Yeah, man, that's just one thing I missed too. And obviously, I don't know what my future holds, but the one thing that definitely a lot of people miss when they leave here is the cooking. Don't get bread or pizza or any of that crap anywhere else. Swing and a miss by Rizzo, and that's one away.
God damn it.
Exactly my thoughts on the whole Judge thing. 13 now, and he missed 2 weeks. Well, now it's obviously back to 12. This date in Yankees history, Judge has more home runs. Yep, all that stuff. Blue Jays have a new owner, double. Yep, everybody's panting. Ben Rordvet is the Green Man M&M from the Christmas TV ads for M&Ms. I'm Scott Money on the under. I hope not. Can we just get a run out of this to kind of save it? I hope.
I can't believe they've overturned that. There's no evidence to suggest it. Not enough evidence to suggest that.
Pitch is in there for a strike. Let's see.
After this inning, I'm gonna rewind it and look at it.
All right. And this is grounded foul. LeMahieu early on that changeup. Count is 1-2. By the way, guys, we're doing awesome with the likes. We got 21. Let's get to 25. Awesome.
I think it's just one of It was iffy for sure because there were some angles that looked like a hit directly off the wall back into play, but then there's some angles that looked like it hit the top of the wall, deflected off the railing, and then went back into play.
Pitches popped up. Right side. Springer has it. That's 2-way.
I just don't think there's enough evidence. When you make a call, there needs to be decisive evidence to overturn it.
Right.
That's my argument. There's not decisive evidence to overturn that.
No, I absolutely agree.
If they called double, then there's not enough evidence to overturn that as a home run. But the fact they called home run, it should have stayed a home run.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, I mean, this is a very broad comparison, kind of like the pass interference like challenges. You're very unlikely to overturn that type of stuff because it's a call on the field based. Bader checked the swing. Did he go? How did he fucking go? Are you shitting me? I don't think that was a fucking strike, but okay. Counted 0-1, the pitch inside. Li says, Ohio is good. Just ignore the fact we put chili on pasta.
Yeah,
I mean, like Italian pasta, like macaroni and chili, I could understand because I've had it before. But otherwise, I mean, pitches outside, counts 2-1. New York can be a giant piece of crap, just like some places in Jersey, but the restaurants they got are great. Yeah, I mean, the Northeast, I mean, and everything has its variations, right? Like the South has got its barbecue and it's great breakfasts. Like there's no doubt you can't beat a breakfast in the South. Northeast, I mean, you know, obviously play the games you want. Pizza in New Haven, pizza in New York, obviously. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Awesome slurve there from Barrios, and the count is 2-2. But I think
I was gonna say just in general, like the northeastern Italian food here, like in New York, in Boston, even like again, it's highly rated. I've never tried Boston Italian food.
2-2, swing and a miss. Barrios gets out of the inning, and the Yankees do not do anything with the judge double, quote unquote.
Okay, let's go back and I knew that was going to happen.
Why can't they have a 3D ball tracker like they do for the tennis replays?
I love that Jacob's trying to explain what a home run is to me. As if we don't all have the same opinion that it was very.
I was about to say because I'm like, wait, what's going on with Jacob? Let's see. Every mainstream music sucks nowadays. No, I agree. And you're talking as like I have different variations and tastes of music. I'll listen to some of the new stuff, but I mean,
that's why the reason why, like, here's a part of the reason why mainstream stuff sucks is because Nickelback is charting #1 in some places.
Yeah, you know what? You get bounced for that. You get bounced for that.
Music don't have any competition. Can't sit here and tell me when I'm wrong.
So you're saying the reasons mainstream stuff sucks is because Nickelback is the best.
Nickelback has zero competition. That's why they're #1, and they're shit. They're shit.
So you're telling me, based on your opinion, they're #1?
No, I just said they are shit. But with today's music, they're somehow #1, and I don't understand why. That's my premises.
Sunil says in Texas, our local main road speed limits exceed the LIE. Long Island Expressway entering Queens, going westbound from Nassau County, 50 miles an hour. I think the newest song I have on my playlist is like from 2019. There's some songs I'll just randomly pick out because I'm not a guy like I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm mostly into that classic rock type of stuff. But some stuff I'll pick out from the 80s, the 90s when I'm feeling it, the 2000s. Like randomly, I just started listening to a song by Maroon 5. Like that's not usually me, but my friends were playing it. I'm like, you know what? This is actually good. 0-1.
I'm looking at a freeze by freeze, frame by frame replay, and I don't see enough evidence to overturn it. I really don't. Like it's very, very close.
Labor Torres.
It hits the top of the wall, yes. But the way that it goes right back into play would be closer to it hitting a part of the railing in order for it to jump right back into play as much as it did.
If it hits any part of the railing, the ball's gone.
Yeah.
I'm sure, Charles, that I'm not Bartleby. Off the glove of Nestor, and that's going to be a base hit. 2 defensive woes tonight for Nestor. Well, I don't think the first one's going to count as an error. This one probably will. Luca should transition to Stone Temple Pilots or Pearl Jam.
90s grunge is not my thing, although I do like Nirvana. And one song from Soundgarden, but I've yet to listen to them a lot.
Oh, which song was that?
Black Hole Sun.
Yeah, it's a classic.
I mean, what was it? The 6th anniversary of Chris Cornell's death? A couple of days
Today,
ago,
right?
I listened to it.
Today, I think it was, yeah.
That's why I listened to the song.
Matt Riley says, Nickelback and Creed are in the top 5 most successful bands of all time. That should tell you about the current music industry. Well, Creed has that one song that I like. It's called Higher. But other than that, I have no interest in Creed. Pitch is in there for a strike to Matt Chapman. Different stadium, different ground rules as well. MLB should make up the same rules for each stadium. Well, that would be in an ideal world, but MLB is all that stuff. It depends on metal, LI.
Yeah, I like metal. I like all kinds of hard rock.
Swing and a miss, 0-2. But like you mentioned, I Prevail. That song, Body Bag, wants me. Okay, so let's start this again. That song by I Prevail, known as Body Bag, makes me want to rip my intestines out, put them in a blender, and feed them to my cats. Okay,
that's disgusting. Why would you even mention that?
Because that song literally makes me want to die.
You could have just said that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
The song makes me want to die instead of saying, "Oh, we're like, come on."
That's so weird.
That's excessive.
Iron Maiden's good.
Yeah, it's like too far. Hey, Sox Arizona. I was asking you earlier in the stream.
So
good to see you.
I'm like, wait a minute, is Sox gonna come in when I mention this song? And then he comes in. But anyway, you'll have your own opinion, Sox. But shots of Sox. I don't think it's a good song.
You haven't even listened to the full song. You only listened to the intro.
Yeah, and that's what makes me want to throw up.
That was a good pitch from Nasty Nestor.
Oof, nice fastball. Good pitch. Guns N' Roses, I'll be completely fair, and Motley Crue, I like neither. Just saying. I cannot stand Axl Rose.
Right. Let's see how the game's going. I'm still pissed that they overturned that. I still think that's a home run.
See, the unfortunate part about the rock industry is that Foo Fighters is the only band that's keeping it with rock style. I think Metallica.
That's my guys. That's my band. New album's coming out 2nd of June. I can't wait.
Ooh. Pitch fouled away. Well, I mean, Guns N' Roses is way better than Motley Crue. Motley Crue is just nah. Van Halen, yes.
I like Van Halen in their metal phase, not their pop phase where they go keyboard.
Yeah, I like LA's comment. He's watching the game under protest. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, come on. He dotted the outside corner, you dick. That's usually 99% of the time that's called a strike on those counts.
Booyah. I'm you know what? I'm going to wait for the pitch, and then I'm going to say my comments on that. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nasty Nestor gets out of it. We go to the top of the 7th. Yanks. Lead 2-1. Yeah, I mean, how do you not like Metallica with all that? With the Mr. Mariano Rivera coming out, the Sandman. LI, everyone's got freedom to say what they say. Well, I mean, I just thought of that stuff in my
I don't know
head.
why you just.
Well, I know he's going after. I know he's going after Luca, probably because he's a Jets fan and all these other different things. But
Alex,
I did go graphic with.
Yeah, you didn't need to. You could have just said, "Just makes me want to die."
I was trying to say something, and I'm like, okay, I'll say this, but
Oh shit! The Mets are calling up Gary Sanchez. Yes.
Luca, you want to throw a text to our old buddy John?
God.
Oh yes.
Oh my
Luca,
god!
text
I'm
John.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do this.
Actually, you know what? Let Donald do it. Let Donald.
This is too good.
But Booyah, to answer your question, those 3 songs were overplayed at every dance. It wasn't even every like 7th and 8th grade dance, but they used to have these. Okay, so they'd have these state tests in Pennsylvania, right? Called the PSSAs. I don't know what it stands for. Not going to give you an answer on that. And then they'd have these dances to reward us, for in terms of like, okay, you did the test, whatever, you go to the dance. And yeah, those 3 songs were overplayed. Matt says Guns N' Roses great, Luca. Don't disrespect them.
I don't know about great. That's definitely a reach.
What's wrong with the music industry is that they don't want us listening to rock music because it's about sticking to it to the man. I mean, rock is as much as I like rock, I mean, there's like certain things that are dated, but you can't necessarily revive them. That's why a lot of people like listen to music from like the 70s and the 80s and stuff. It's very not recreatable. And I'm not trying to be rude about it.
I think Donald's muted.
Huh?
I think he's muted. He's been.
I'm here.
Oh,
what are you like? What are you doing, Luca?
I thought he was talking, and I'm like, is he muted? Like, is he trying to talk to us?
Cabrera drives this one into the gap, and a right center field is off the wall. Varsho's throwing a second. Cabrera is in there with the double.
All right.
Yeah, the wobble is another one, Li. Awesome drive by Cabrera, just right center field gap. No, I think, well, Luca, how do you feel about U2?
U2's very good. Very good.
It's way too early. He might go on the IL before the Subway Series. I don't think Sanchez is injury prone. I just don't like his effort.
He's a fat ass.
And lazy. Pitch is in there for a strike to Anthony Volpe.
Come on, Mr. Volpe. Tomorrow was his opt-out, and he was killing in AAA. That's why they brought him up. That figures. Thank you, Jacob.
Why have 3 catchers on the roster, though? Well, then again, you could get rid of Tomas Nido. I don't know.
Nido sucks. He's been with the team for like 6 seasons, and he stunk.
Well, it's kind of like Higgy then. U2 is cool, but Bono is a clown.
Yeah, that's... I get the vibes from Bono that he's not a very nice guy. Everybody else I'm fine with, but Bono doesn't seem like a nice guy. Not at all.
Vowed away by Anthony Volpe. I don't really dance. That's the thing.
Yeah. Yimi Garcia up in the pen.
Oh, yeah. Fun.
Just got to bring up Josh Donaldson. Maybe he hits him.
Oh, that's right. Strike 3. Didn't touch the outside corner, and Volpe's pissed off.
That's
John Lipka with the call.
To be fair, I wanted that pitch for Cortez. That's one of those pitches where you just have to protect. It's not technically in the strike zone, but to be completely transparent, that's something you got to swing out with 2 strikes.
Here's Kyle Higashioka, and the pitch is driven to left center field. Varsho, he makes a sliding catch, and Cabrera has to go back to second. How many Ks does Nestor have tonight? He has 6. So he's had a solid start. Obviously, earlier in the game, he was just, a little mixed up with his location, but he's gotten better. Barrios at 90 pitches, by the way, so I think this is his last inning. And what better way to exit than face Aaron Hicks, which is in there first week.
No. Or as Stu would say, no. You're lucky this is not bringing out the accents.
Oh, no.
I'm telling you. Well, I don't know.
We're not blowing them out. It's a 1-run ball game.
No. I was never bringing that up. I was just saying, like, if we're going to do, like, the finals, and if we're going to do it on playback, I'm not doing the accents. But if we're doing it on YouTube, I'll do the accents during the blowout.
Maybe 25%. Oh, yeah, the dancing. Well, I mean, some people can, some people can't.
Yeah, not everybody's John Travolta from
Saturday Night Fever. John, so I was going to say something about John Travolta, and it completely just escaped my head. Anyway, Donald, don't you have a disgust for that movie?
What movie's that?
Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, yeah. Ugh. Oh my god. This game is so weird.
You know what movie I gotta watch that both actors recently died as of a year ago? The Gambler from the 70s.
Con and
Paul Sorvino.
Oh. I watched the remake, I think it was, yeah. It was all right. Playback, Jacob, and this is honestly, well, I can actually bring it out right now. We haven't set it up yet. Basically, what it is, though, is basically this YouTube, but you can, like, for instance,
show the actual game.
Show the actual game without getting copyrighted. So, and this one is driven into center field by Aaron Hicks for a base hit. Varsho will get it. Cabrera scores and an RBI single for Aaron Hicks. Yankees lead 3-1.
My God.
He did something.
Aaron Hicks, yeah. I got a hit. Jeez.
Do you guys believe in Bigfoot or like paranormal stuff? I'm starting to believe that if Aaron Hicks has got an RBI single.
Yeah, he's got a good point. After this inning, I go get my Apple charger. Well, there was Donald. You remember the Ghost Hunter?
That's right. He's hilarious.
Yes, Charles, we should play the lottery because Aaron Hicks is, doing things. I'm going to get my Apple charger. I will be right back.
Okay, so I'm here as the Blue Jays.
Everyone look out your windows. Pigs might be flying.
Yeah, that's might actually snow tomorrow. I know it's May. It might snow tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to snow, and there's pink elephants in the sky.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but if talking about like cold and shit, as I mentioned, the snow. In terms of that, I was at my sister's graduation, obviously, and it was 55 degrees outside, and they had a covering. Like, this was at an amphitheater. I thought it was going to be indoors, actually, but it wasn't. It was an outdoor amphitheater with covering, and we were by the water, too, so it was like 45 degrees, and I was, like, shivering.
Jesus Christ.
It was a nice day in terms of the sun, but it's like everybody was shivering. Freezing. That's why I thought they should have brought in some like sort of plastic or fucking doors or glass or whatever. I don't know. check the forecast. Damn. Quoting a Don Sicario quote from video from NY News TV. Damn, son. Yeah, definitely. Hicks doesn't do that a lot. Hicks does not give any Yankee benefit too much. Look, we live in the tri-state area. We really cannot complain about the cold. Matt, I get that, but it shouldn't be like 45 or 55 in the month of May.
No. It's been a very odd May.
Especially that I'm sort of I would say I'm kind of jealous that my mom and my sister are now down in South Florida, or at least flying there.
Oh, damn, that's nice.
Yep. They're spending the week. That's why I'm home alone. It's actually the complex behind the one we were staying. I don't think it's the Hyde, but I'm not sure, as Glaber Torres fouls that away. But yes, I can complain about the cold all I want, Matt. I hate the cold. Warm weather is all the way. Barrios' line 6 2/3 innings, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, 3 runs, and 6 hits. And 96 pitches. Pitch on the outside corner is called a strike. 0-2. Now we're not running wild. Home Alone 5. God damn, imagine if they made that one. Count is 0-2. Pitch to Torres is up high. Luca, what's your projected win total for the Jets? I didn't actually do the predictions, but I threw out like 12-13 wins. I'm going to be completely transparent. 12-13 wins. Not going to be easy, but 12-13 wins. You expect him to win a lot of games this year.
Glaber Torres! Single up the middle.
Thank you. Glaber Torres finally does something worthful.
Runners on the corners. 2 out.
And coming up is the big man, Aaron Judge.
Let's go, Judgy. Park this one, because you're robbed of the last one. Okay.
Alex does live with me, Jacob. We're on the same floor right now.
Garcia deals. Fastball. Inside. It looked like it was off the plate, but it's been called a strike. That looked like a ball to me.
Did.
Aaron Judge is already in a hole. Bad umpire. Second pitch, fastball. Judge fouls it behind. 0-2.
Trying to go in on him.
Tried to go in on him.
I have returned.
Come on, Judgy Wudgy.
0-2. Runners on the corners. 2 outs. Garcia's 6th pitch. He's trying to get Aaron Judge on 2 fastballs inside. I wonder if he's going to go inside again. He will, but the pitch is low, and it's 1-2. Catcher's wanting to pitch outside. And he struck him out. It was a nice pitch.
Damn.
And that'll do it. So the Yanks are up 3-1 going into the 7th inning stretch.
Glaber's still off with his mechanics. Good that Pete just hit 16K.
Pete's the man. Salute to the Pete.
Yes, sir. Of course, I live with Luca, Jacob. Just in different rooms.
Yeah, I said we were on the same floor.
Yes. We live in the same zip code. There's a lot of annoying songs, Booyah, that I like. A lot of them Pink Floyd as of late.
Yeah, because all you do is fucking play it. I hear the same shit every day.
I mean,
Just being fair.
They're a good band, so.
I never said they weren't. They're a classic band, but when I have to hear every single day and the same songs, it's like, ooh.
So Nestor's actually had a solid game, even though
yes, he
he
has.
left some pitches up. He's managed to get through the heart of the order a couple times without any damage. So he's actually had a good outing.
Charles says, I respect you guys for not putting ads on the stream. Well, I don't know that I really control that. Well, it might come up sometimes, it might not. I don't know. Because what was I going to say? It's weird with the monetization system, but
I have seen a video of Aaron Boone destroying Pete Walker.
Really? I gotta take a look.
It's hilarious.
Merrifield is inside.
You have to show it on break, honestly.
Mr. Merrifield is down and away. Count is 1-1. Yeah, for me, it's Pink Floyd as of right now, Matt. Ryan Weber is in the bullpen for the Yankees.
Why him?
Why wouldn't you want to put a more serious reliever, though? Well, that's right. We don't have anyone.
Is this going to be this 2 days in a row shit where you can't throw a guy 2 days in a row? I mean, come on.
3-0 pitch, and Nestor walks Merrifield. Booyah. Like, if you asked me like 5 years ago, I would have said McDonald's, but they're all just on the same platform for me. Like, I don't care which one. No, we're monetized, Charles. Just like sometimes, it can be limited. Sometimes it'll be on and off because, we frequently use curse words or fucking, as speaking of the devil, like we really haven't copyrighted either. So sometimes it'll show up, sometimes it won't. But yeah, I'm pretty much in the middle with like fast food. Like, I mean, I'll eat it. I don't really have a preference. There are some fast food.
Dacey's tweet here. Who fucking started this sweeper nonsense this year?
That's
who
true.
made this a thing? Whoever it is, I genuinely dislike them. That is a great fucking point. Because
I mean, like, is it a slider? Is it? What is it? LI, I would argue that's Pizza Hut.
But I'm going to look up the sweeper. Let's define the sweeper here.
And it looks like Cortez is going to be taken out for Ryan Weber.
What?
That's not serious. That is not a serious move.
What? Wait. Ryan Weber.
That is correct.
That isn't like another Ryan Weber that I'm not aware of. This is the Ryan Weber looks like a wiffle ball pitcher.
Yes.
You can't be serious right now.
It's not a serious baseball move. It's not.
This is the bottom of the seventh. You're about to try and win a series, and you bring in Ryan Weber. What the fuck? It just doesn't make any sense. Why can't you put in your high leverage relievers?
That's what I said.
Because I think the built-in excuse is, Donald, they can't go 2-3 days in a row. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you, but I think that's going to be the built-in excuse they're going to throw at you.
Same Ryan Weber 3 shutout innings. Yeah, man, but I watched that 3 innings, and Bra was throwing wiffle ball down the middle of the plate, and the guys were just so overeager to hit all of them in a downtown Toronto that they mistimed it. But he is not someone that you want pitching high leverage innings.
Okay, so real quick, the definition of the sweeper is a horizontal slider.
Okay.
I guess, sure. No, Charles, I agree. The Whoppers and fries are fire. Yep, Ryan Weber. Looks like a college pitcher. Matt says, how could you hate
Apologies,
Pizza Hut?
Jacob. It's hard to get the nuance and via message. But you're right. Now, Ryan Weber is a 5.06 ERA, 83 ERA plus, an opposition batting average of almost 400.
Oh, you sure?
Oh, I feel good. I feel good. This is a good decision. I feel confident in this decision.
Do you feel confident in this matchup?
Oh, yeah.
Don't feel confident. Exactly. Well said.
I have no faith in this matchup.
I have no faith in this matchup.
Wandy's thrown 13 pitches over the past 2 days. You tell me you can't put him in? I know he wasn't effective yesterday, but
Maybe he's a.
And there's a base hit for Danny Jansen.
Oh, for frick's sake! That was right down the middle of the plate.
Marinot showed a pitch.
Ryan Weber throws like I would throw. If I was asked to go on the mound right now, I would throw like that.
Marinaccio pitched 2 days ago with 27 pitches. You're telling me he can't fill in now? Are you shitting me?
And Albert Abreu's up in the pen.
Oh, come
Oh
on.
my God, this is getting better.
And Vlad looks like, well, they're looking at Vlad, so I was about to say he's going to be pinch hitting soon. He's got his helmet.
Okay, Alejandro Kirk.
Yes. The
Runners on first and second, nobody out.
All right, so here's the pitch to Alejandro Kirk from Mr. Ryan Weber. The pitch outside, 1-0.
I mean, another joke, 88-mile-an-hour pitch.
Disgruntled said you would have a 5 ERA.
His delivery and the lack of velocity and movement, that would look like me.
I mean, it just looks like he's slinging it. Count as 1-1. It's like he's just.
And Jacob spot on. This can't be blamed on Herman. I do put a lot of this on Herman.
Fucking asshole, Herman.
Fuck Herman.
What an idiot.
Fuck Herman.
2-1.
Wasn't even trying to hide that he fucking had sticky stuff.
Oh, stupid ass. Got away with the first time and the second time. And it's the same umpiring crew, so why would you try to hide it, you dumbass?
He's an awful teammate. Fuck
3-1. Let's go, folks. 3-1.
That's an awful pitch, too.
What are these pitches?
And this is now, he has to throw a strike here. So this is a great pitch. This is going to be a great pitch for Kirk to tee up on.
Ball 4.
Oh, my God. It wasn't even close.
Oh, boy.
Bases loaded. Like, why? Well, come on, Boone.
Matt Blake coming out.
Boone can't be this stupid, surely.
He surprised us for stupidity before. Oh, God.
Ryan Weber, like, what are you thinking?
I don't know.
This fucking moron.
I mean, it's such a moronic move.
How could...
Watch. Now, the next guy that warms up is going to be Nick Ramirez.
That's because Ian Hamilton got hurt.
I know the bullpen shot, but the way that he needs to be managing this is Garrett Cole's your ace and Cortez is your sub-ace. You need to win those starts. You need to win those starts from Garrett Cole and Nestor Cortez, right? Those are the priority starts that you have to protect. You have to win in order to take the pressure off the rest of the rotation, which means that you need to use your high leverage guys to protect those wins. And they didn't win Garrett Cole's start, so they desperately need to win this start. So why is he playing with that? That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, better a walk than a bomb, but I don't know. They're gonna. I'm telling you, this inning they're gonna get Vladdy Jr. up.
Regret this. You gotta be fucking shitting me.
It's just so freaking so simple.
Brennan Belt fouls this one away, and Weber is now ahead in the count.
Well, hold on to your butts, as they say in Jurassic Park.
1-2 pitch. Pop it in the air to left field. Does Hicks have an arm? Are they going to test his arm? They're not going to test his arm. One away.
Who's on third, though? Jansen? Maybe? I don't know.
Whit Merrifield. I would have tested his arm. Aaron Hicks.
Big Vlad's up.
Oh,
and here's Vladdy Jr.
Woohoo! Here we go. Let's go.
Biggest test of the night right here.
Holy shit. This can't be happening.
Everybody hold on to your friggin' balls.
Ben just got completely outmaneuvered.
He outmaneuvered himself.
Yeah. That's such a great point. None of this needed to happen.
Here's the pitch to Vladdy. Swung on and in the air into center field. It's caught by Bader. Are they tagging? Throw to the plate, not in time, and it's overthrown, and it's caught by Weber, but nonetheless, it is 3-2 Yanks. Why would you have waited?
That is by far the best outcome that could have happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Now here's George Springer. I would have waited, honestly. I would have waited for like another shitty pitch.
Yeah, I don't know why they're so overeager. This guy can't throw.
Like he's throwing them cock shots. Cortez is probably pissing his pants right now. It's George Springer, 223 on the year, 0 for 3, foul out and 2 flyouts today. Looking to redeem himself against numbnuts on the mound. This one is driven and caught by Bader. So the Yankees are officially out of the inning. We go to
I can't believe they got away with that. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Oh my God.
We so got away with that. Ben didn't deserve that. He did not deserve to get away with that. That was an unbelievably terrible decision. But he got away with it. I'm not giving Ryan Weber any credit whatsoever. He looked like shit.
We escaped that with this much. I'm still not over it. I mean, you put in Ryan, and then next inning it's not good either way because like you get the top of the order and Albert Abreu. Or Nick Ramirez or somebody else. Yeah, Web Nuts. That should be his name.
So lucky we got out of that. So incredibly lucky.
People talk about, well, for the Yankees, it's just bad luck or something. No. No, we do this to ourselves.
Pure fucking stupidity.
Jacob, please don't put that thought in my head. That's all I need. Clay Holmes, Kevin Kiermaier up at the plate in the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah, Donald's gonna rant if Clay Holmes blows this game.
Donald's gonna stew over it.
I just can't believe he did that. I can't believe he put in Ryan Weber.
Short sleeve hoodie night. That's an interesting trend.
Boy. For guests 21 and older, it's a Budweiser. I see why.
Bruh, last year, what was it? 2 years ago, when we went to they were the Indians at that time versus the Yankees. They were doing Budweiser hats for 21 and older, and I got one. So Oh, wonder Rizzo.
Pitch inside corner. Strike.
You got Rizzo. You got LeMahieu. You got Bader. It's Nate Pearson. The pitch is nice curveball by Pearson. Count as 0-2.
It was a nice pitch.
Player of the week. Well, it's got to be Judge. I mean, come on. The 0-2 pitch. And just down 100-mile-an-hour fastball in there.
What the hell has happened to our bullpen?
It's shot. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss by Rizzo. One away.
Damn, that guy throws fire.
He's throwing heat.
Climb ladder.
Damn. Dude throws a rocket. I like this guy.
Pearson's pretty good. It's just the problem is his injury history. LeMahieu fouls this one off.
Another 100-mile-an-hour pitch.
So the upcoming bottom of the eighth is Bo Bichette, followed by LeMahieu. Grounds this one over to Espinal, two-way. As Bichette, Chapman, and Varsho. Bichette with 3 hits on the day, so that'll be the test for either Weber or Abreu. Who knows? The Yankees might do their usual of keeping Weber in until 2 outs. I hate that crap. Just let him finish. There's Harrison Bader, 0 for 3 on the day, and the pitch is tailing upstairs. Count as 1-0. Pitch. Bader drives this in the air to center. It's not going too far. It's caught by Springer. And we'll go to the bottom of the eighth, which we've all been waiting for. Yankees up 3-2.
All those Bader putouts in center field has saved us about 3 or 4 runs.
Yeah,
I would say so.
All right. So who's coming up in the 8th inning?
Bo Bichette, who's 3 for 3. Matt Chapman, who's 0 for 3, and Dalton Varsho, who is 1 for 3.
It's not going to be Abreu, is it?
I can't tell you for sure.
Is it going to be Weber again?
Has Weber faced? I think Weber's faced 3 batters, so I would assume it's Abreu.
I mean, both are terrible options.
right.
Well, I mean, I don't know, because if they were trying to punt this game, they would have successfully punted it.
Well, they near enough tried, my guy. Ryan Weber.
They attempted to punt. Well, that bread looks good on that commercial.
No, this is not a Jamie Gillen game.
Yep, Albert Abreu is officially coming in, folks.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Everyone hold on to their hats.
Abreu is so fucking bad. 18 innings pitched, 13 earned runs?
Let's take a look at the stat sheet. Let's see. Abreu. Okay, 4.95 ERA. Total of 13 runs in 20 innings.
That's fucking terrible.
We are so fucked. It's not even funny. We are so fucked.
And
If
he's not even a good pitcher.
One runner gets on, we're fucked.
He doesn't have any good pitches. There's not one plus pitch that he throws.
Well, moment we've been waiting for. Here's Bo Bichette.
This is Brian Cashman's love child. Like, he is obsessed with Albert Abreu.
Best in the American League in batting average, hits, and total bases. Abreu, obviously, we just discussed the stats for 15 walks in 20 innings. Pitch to Bichette is down 1-0.
Well, I can't believe I'm looking at a game where Ryan Weber hands it off to Albert Abreu as our setup man.
2-0 from Abreu to Bichette.
I can't believe this is the Yankees.
Oh, God.
2-0, fouled away. That was a pretty badly located pitch.
Bro, that was the worst freaking pitch. Oh, my God. My grandmother could have hit a home run with that pitch.
2-1 from Abreu to Bichette. The pitch, Bichette fouls it away.
I can't believe Bichette missed that freaking pitch.
Matt says, I can't believe his Angry John saying his Mets are worse than the Yankees, but we have these guys coming out of the pen.
I know, it's depressing.
Swing and a miss.
How would the
Bichette down on strikes.
Yeah, Bichette missed a fucking absolute
cocky
batting practice fastball. I don't know how he got out of that.
My fifth cousin probably could have hit that.
Yeah.
Here's Chapman. Swing and a miss. Blew a sinker by him 0-1.
What are these hitters doing?
You don't want a sinker to be up in the zone.
Down.
See, folks, lesson for all. The sinker is supposed to sink, not elevate.
Yeah, that's kind of what you want.
The Blue Jays are shitting themselves right now.
I don't. They're doing what the Yankees do a lot, where they're swinging out of their shoes.
Why? I mean, it's just like the sinkers repeatedly fouled away. All this guy has is a sinker.
What, a slider?
No, but the sinker is probably
slide in a sinker that doesn't sink.
I mean, it's just.
But incredibly, it looks like Aaron Boone's going to get out of this one too.
Yeah, if they keep swinging the way they are, why is Boone shaking his head like you're the one who did this?
But like,
0-2 pitch, Chapman fouls it away.
Like, I am not giving any credit to this guy or Aaron Boone because they don't deserve it, man. It's a fucking awful decision. And Abreu is extremely lucky because he's leaving pitches right up in the zone.
Chapman in the air to left.
What did I tell you?
I don't know. It's foul. It's foul.
Oh, Jesus Christ Almighty!
He's leaving pitches right over the middle of the plate. I can't believe he's getting away with
timing.
this.
It's a tie game.
What?
I said if he has better timing, it's a tie game.
I can't believe he's getting away with this.
0-2.
This is
Chapman swings and misses.
Holy fuckballs.
Honestly, does he have a horseshoe in his pants? How the fuck is he going away with this?
Oh my god!
Look at the Irish. Except he's not
Irish though.
Matt gave him some of his luck.
How in the?
Wow.
Do these guys not have any plate discipline?
Pitches in there for a strike.
We should be getting blown out in this game.
Fucking tell me about it.
0-1.
So fortunate we are.
Swing and a miss by Varsho. We are actually a strike away from getting out of this.
Holy shit.
Oh, 0-2 pitch to Varsho from Abreu. Outside. Abreu's only on this team because Cashman scared of what the Rays and Astros could turn him into. Been saying it for 3 years. That's a good point.
Tell me about it.
1-2. 2-2. So now we're gonna fuck around with 2 strikes.
Fuck around and find out.
I can't believe how lucky we are.
Pitch, and they're doing the wave. Popped up to LeMahieu. That's the final out. We're going to the 9th.
Unbelievable.
Imagine this guy stays in for the bottom of the 9th.
I don't think he will. I'd be interested who they pull up in the 9th, though.
It's probably Holmes, right?
Yeah. It's going to be in the bottom of the 9th. It'll be Merrifield, Jansen, and Kirk.
Wow.
I just don't need to see a Danny Jansen home run. Like I will. Matt says he's not giving his Irish luck to Albert Abreu. If anything, he'd give it to Anthony Volpe.
I still can't believe it.
I'm like amazed.
Weber was literally throwing soft toss.
Yep.
It was like T-ball. And somehow they couldn't do anything with it. And then Abreu, the first batter, he left a fucking fastball that like my grandmother would have hit. And then of course Chapman crushed the pitch, but again he was a little bit out in front and got away with it. Cannot believe it. So fortunate.
Oh, folks, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops for your jobs. Appreciate y'all coming out on this Thursday night and hanging with us. Let's see, time to do some math.
It was Abreu who we traded for Trevino, right?
Yeah, and then we got him back.
And then we got him back. That's why Brian Cashman still got him here.
Because he thinks he's a genius.
Because he thinks he's a genius. Because he wants to be the smartest guy in the room. Look who I traded and then got back for free.
It's like the Chapman thing.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly the Chapman thing. This is the smartest guy in the room syndrome that Brian Cashman suffers from.
Pitches outside. Count is 2-0. Marinaccio's in the pen. Joe's closer, as he would put it. Swing and a miss.
We really are burning through levers, aren't we? I mean, listen, Marinaccio should have been pitching in the fucking 7th inning. But what pisses me off is these players have no assigned role anymore. That's like more of the old school thing. And I'm going to get shit for that probably, but I don't care. But I remember the days where there used to be a setup man, an 8th inning man, a 7th inning man, 6th inning man if possible. Long relievers, hell.
You're so right, man. You're so right.
Espinal. It's Rizio.
Now we're just playing checkers and just throwing fucking our little checker pieces wherever and seeing what fits.
It's who are we allowed to pitch today? It isn't assigned roles. It's like, well, we don't want this guy pitching 2 days in a row, so we're just gonna have to take a punt game today and then have them for tomorrow kind of nonsense. It's so weird.
You're planning for October, meanwhile you have no pathway of getting there. That was his best trade that he made as of late. I mean, but then again, like some things in terms of the Monty for Bader trade, but at the end of the day, the problem why I've trouble giving him that credit is, well, you had Joey Gallo in the outfield, which you bought in the year before, and you had Aaron Hicks. Grounded foul, 1-2.
Oh, Ron Marinaccio's up in the pen. Is he closing?
Yep. I would assume so.
There really is this time closer.
At the deadline last year. Pitch tad outside, count is 2-2.
They don't have a closer.
Nope.
Just have Wandy pitch.
Just outside, 3-2. Just a little update for our basketball fans. Lakers 38, Nuggets 32.
Ooh, interesting.
Yep, Matt, you are completely 100% right. 3-2. Volpe lines one down the left field line. Is that fair? Hits the foul pole. It's gone.
Whoa!
Anthony Volpe with a solo home run extends the Yankees' lead to 2.
Sir Volpe.
Matt came through for us. Matt's luck of the Irish.
See.
There we go.
That gives us a little bit of
sizable lead compared to before.
A little bit of a cushion there. Good swing.
Good shout.
And here's Kyle Higashioka.
Boom.
He's upstairs. Awesome. This is like 7th home run on the year or something.
That is.
He's hitting some nice bombs. I think he finishes with over 20 this year, if you want my opinion.
Loving the energy.
Swing and a miss by Higashioka.
I want to see Roar Vet. I want to see if he's real.
Pinch hit, please.
Yeah, Ben Roorvet in the game of catcher. So tonight we broke the foul pole instead of the maple leaf. You got a point. What kind of swing is that? What are you doing, dude? I don't care that we're up 2. That's horrible.
He's like golfing or some shit. I don't know. It's like when you're blind and you're trying to hit the piñata. Ugh.
It's like John would say, you're chopping wood, Paul Bunyan style. 1-2 pitch. And Higashioka lines out to Brandon Belt for the second out. Yeah, that just happens to be a funny coincidence, Matt. I don't. Apparently the Pirates are struggling, so Bednar would be available. Pirates are 23-20, second place in their own division, so we'll see. Here's Aaron Hicks, there for a strike, as Joe Girardi used to call him Hicksies. And there's that ghost again, also known as Ben Roorvet. He said next to Anthony Volpe.
He's a figment of our imagination.
Yeah, he's not really there. Aaron Hicks, just missing on 100 miles an hour.
He was never hitting a 100-mile-an-hour pitch. 3 Aaron Hickses couldn't hit a 100-mile-an-hour pitch.
Pitches upstairs, 1-2. Question from Jacob: how would you guys feel about Lucas Giolito or Dylan Cease?
Yeah,
Cease more than Giolito.
I like Dylan Cease. Yeah, for sure, Cease.
Pitch, fouled away.
Oh my God, he made contact with a 100-mile-an-hour pitch.
There you go. Last 6 games, 357 for Aaron Hicks.
2-2. Yeah, I'd probably be down for Cease more than I am Giolito. He does exist. They do exist. Pitch. Hit in the air to right field.
No way.
Off the top of the wall. And
oh my God, he has a 3-hit game.
Jesus, good lordy.
This is some crazy voodoo shit going on right here.
Who was the one? What was it? Booyah talking about paranormal stuff?
Yeah, this is some fucking voodoo shit.
So Aaron Hicks has 3 hits tonight. Matt presents the luck of the Irish to Anthony Volpe. Says it in chat, and it actually happens. All right, what's next?
Chapman hits a fucking monster shot that goes foul.
Yep.
Somehow they brought in Ryan fucking wiffle ball Weber, who loads the bases and somehow takes on flat and gets out of it. Like, this is literally some voodoo shit.
Like, why would you take that, Gleyber Torres? Anyway, that's over one.
And then that whole thing with Aaron Judge's home run that wasn't a home run.
Yep.
Somebody pissed off the spirits or some shit.
I think the Yankees did like a seance or something.
Yeah. Listen, you can't fuck with karma, man. I think karma is coming back to bite Toronto in the ass.
Yeah, they must
for being such assholes in this series.
You think they did anything with some Indian burial grounds?
This isn't Family Guy.
2 strikes on Gleyber.
I think it's called Murphy's Law. Like, I'm telling you, all that disrespect they gave the Yankees has come back to bite them in the ass.
Pitch to Torres is down in the dirt. 2-2. I wonder if we're cheating now. Oh, no. Any Blue Jays fans that comes in is going to be like, well, you're cheating with the spirits. 2-2. Upstairs 3-2. Aaron James Judge on deck. And timeout by Gleyber Torres. You think the Blue Jays played with an Ouija board? 3-2. Torres pops it up. Center field, Varsho is there, and we're heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Swinging out of his shoes again, Torres. I don't know why he did that. Like,
he's hot and cold.
You could have just hit a line drive. 4-2 Yankees, bottom of the 9th. Pretty good shape.
We might actually win.
Whew. I'm not that impressed with the Jays pitching, apart from Bassett.
Meh.
Yeah.
Kuchi is very mid.
Barrios, I mean, he gave up what? I think it was 2 runs? 3?
Yeah, he's okay. He's pretty good, but
why is David Ortiz the only steroid guy allowed in the Hall of Fame? Because the Hall of Fame is biased, and it's all. And I'm not saying political, but this is like if you're nice to the media,
nice guys.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. A-Rod's
it's the Hall of Nice Guys.
Yeah, the Hall of Nice Guys and the Hall of Good.
Yes,
it's like being on Santa's like nice list.
Exactly.
It's exactly what it is.
Hall of Good. And all the real legitimate Hall of Famers are not in the Hall of Fame right now.
Nope.
Clemens.
Barry Bonds. A-Rod. Clemens.
Gary Sheffield.
Gary Sheffield. Like the legit Hall of Famers aren't in it.
Pete Rose.
Yeah, Pete Rose. It's so classic.
Sammy Sosa.
I mean, Kurt Schilling.
Mm-hmm.
but because he's a fucking asshole, he's not allowed in it, despite him not doing anything wrong and being a Hall of Fame pitcher. It's just amazing.
So Neil says Jays traded Robbie Ray, and that set got them back Gossman, Kikuchi, and Barrios. I don't know how Gossman's doing this year. I know he had a fine year. I think it was last year or the year before. Ron Marinaccio is seeking his first career save, 206 opposing batting average, 4.74 ERA.
That's a good question, Charles. I don't know
467, real quickly, just 467 batting average against in his last 4 games.
Good question, Charles.
Mark McGuire's another one.
Yeah.
Rafael Palmeiro.
Again, Charles, good question. Why is Ortiz the only steroid guy that's on the Hall of Fame? Couldn't tell you. Because I'm not one of the idiots who voted him in, who openly said he would. Mike Piazza did steroids.
Yep.
He's in the Hall.
Hall of nice guys.
Yep. Hall of nice guys. Hall of
Sammy
good.
fucking Sosa, you already mentioned.
Yep. 1-0 from Marinaccio in there for a strike.
Had to apologize.
Yeah, I'd apologize to the Cubs for making them relevant.
If A-Rod was ever mentioned.
How is A-Rod not in the Hall of Fame? How is Barry Bonds not in the Hall of Fame? Barry freaking Bonds. You kidding me?
Ground ball to Glaber, and that's one away.
Roger Clemens, the best pitcher I've ever seen. I don't care what he's injected up his ass. He was a phenomenal pitcher.
The Rocket.
I'll never forgive that piece of crap for not voting Jeter in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, that one person.
Charles.
If I honestly, I would. Yeah.
I mean,
he needs to keep his identity hidden for his own sake.
He's going to be like Steve Bartman.
Okay. the dude needs to be living like the Unabomber, just hiding in some fucking place in Alaska in a hut somewhere. Because if I ever found out his identity, I'd kick the fuck out of him.
This one is in the air to left field. Hicks at the warning track makes the catch, and the Yankees are 1 out away from a win.
I was going to say, Charles, A-Rod actually played the field unlike Big Papi.
Yes, I was about to say that.
A-Rod actually played
2 positions.
Steroids doesn't make you a good fucking fielder, and he was the best shortstop in the game and then became the best third baseman in the game. That has nothing to do with steroids.
I was just like, I don't know who Disgruntled is referring to. Oh, someone beat their wife repeatedly. A lot of I'm not going to sit here and excuse it, but a lot of those early Hall of Famers, they were pretty bad people.
But as Donald said, I think we were doing this debate last year or whatnot. Possibly, it might have been early last year. They're playing God, as he liked to call it.
Yeah, they like to play God.
Popped in the air. Hicks makes the final out, and the Yankees take a victory. Take a series out in Toronto after all the controversy that's happened. The Yankees take the much-needed victory heading into Cincinnati tomorrow by a score of 4-2. And with that being said, I'm going to close it out here. Oh, yeah, that's right. From our group chat, A-Rod was apparently the most overrated player according to Chat GPT. Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
My ass. But I'm going to send it up to Donald, Luca, and myself for final thoughts.
Weird game. Like I don't know how to. I don't know what to. Aaron Judge was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Nestor, at times, looked like the old Nestor Cortez, but then at times he left a couple pitches over the plate, got away with it. But he did well. He settled down and gave us length, and then turned to our bullpen, and the bullpen was horrendous, but somehow we got away with it. But Ron Marinaccio did well, and Aaron Hicks gave you 3 hits. So. Listen, I'm speechless. But you know what? They deserve it. the Jays deserve it because they were fucking assholes. They were completely awful joke of an organization behaving like that. And so they kind of deserve the bad luck because we got very fortunate in this game. But I'll also want to shout out to Harrison Bader, who played phenomenal defense in center field. Now, there was no outstanding catch, but his range was phenomenal. Saved about 4 doubles, in my opinion. And that would have changed this game. So he's just a phenomenal center fielder. And Aaron Judge is just incredible. He is the man. He is the absolute man. Like, I can't believe how lucky we are that we get to see him right now. He's the best hitter in baseball, and he's just the fucking man. So shout out. And shout out to Charles Barkley for subbing up. We really appreciate it, my guy. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing you in future streams. And let's go Yankees.
Yeah, definitely share out and do all the good stuff. But Luca.
Let's go Yankees. Thank you to the chat for everybody enjoying all the conversations we were having. Appreciate it. Obviously, we'll do more Yankee streams, but keep it here for all the content.
Yeah. So as far as I know, the next live stream will be Monday for Boys of the Big Apple, talking about the Yankees, NBA playoffs, and doing some schedule predictions too for the NFL. So we appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share out as well. We appreciate y'all. We miss y'all, and we'll be back soon. Peace.